Yeah. Okay. So I'm sorry. I thought you guys could hear me, but we're back now, and you haven't missed anything super important. Okay, so the first game here is going to be a CVT. It is Fjant versus Sizer. So Blackburn is a map here, which is a pretty Terran favored map in general. So I'm not sure who's gonna win this. I'm pretty sure that it's a Sizer's map pick, since it's not a good Zerg map. But we'll see. So Sizer is around 4.5k and Fiant is 5.2, 5.1k, I believe. So this could be a pretty interesting game. Let's see if Sizer has some shenanigans to pull out here. Get a cheeky victory. Okay, so in the bottom right corner here, on Blackburn, with the red Terran SCVs, it is Sizer. And in the bottom left, playing with the blue drones, the blue Zerg player from Alpha X, it is none other than Fiant. Okay, so pool cancel. Did he build Evo chamber instead? I'm not sure. So this is a early pool against a Terran, which is kind of weird. So if you look closely here, the rush distance on Blackburn is pretty short. That's where there's some slow zones here, but if you just micro through them, you should be fine. So I'm not sure the rush timing if you just micro it, but I don't know, it shouldn't be that long, I guess. So could be some kind of roach push, maybe links, but I doubt it. So standard build coming out here from Sizer, doing everything as he quote unquote should. So Fiant here is going for an early pool with, I don't know if he's going to get link speed. I think he is, yeah. So this is just a link speed push. Super interesting. I guess it's good since people don't expect to, yeah, get killed from a link speed push if you're Terran, or even a 12 pool for that matter. So the links are out, and Blackburn is actually a great map to do this on, because people don't really see it as a good 12 pool map because there's slow zones, but if you just micro through them, it's fine. Which I hope Fiant. This is kinda annoys me, but I mean it's fine. So Sizer knows what it is. It's like shit. His Reaper is just out and he's building a command center on the high ground and a barracks over here. So there will not be any Hellions. So if this Reaper gets microed like Maru style, I don't know if it's fine. But this Reaper is going to be super annoying for Sizer to micro, because if he doesn't micro this like perfectly, he's kinda gonna be screwed. And if all he does is micro, the macro will be pretty bad if he only macros. So the links won't get in. I will say this is a hold. Fiant knows him, he's gonna go home. So this is pretty bad for Fiant. Worker count, he's down. Armor count, he's up, but he will not be able to do anything with that armor count since there's supply depot here. CC is pretty, like, it's kinda late, but it's not that late, so it's pretty fine. And Fiant's third is also late, so it's like, doesn't matter that big. Although, to be fair, this natural is going to be pretty late. Okay, Fiant kills the Reaper here, we have a great surround. I mean, if Fiant drones here and denies Sizer's second base, he might get ahead, actually. I'm not sure. Because he's pretty contained now with the bunkers. He needs Hellions if you want to push out, I think, or a lot of Marines, which I'm not sure he's going to be able to make. Or, I don't know, how many Marines do you need to kill, like, 8 lings? Okay, so what is Sizer doing? Starport on the way. So it's going to be Hellions here, or it might be for the starport. Because there's a reactor here. So the reactor might be for starport, or it's making Hellions. Early 3rd CC going down as well. So, like, pretty solid build here from Sizer. I know he likes to go mech a lot, but he isn't this game. So he secured a second base. So I would say it's pretty even actually. Sizer might be a little bit ahead. The drone count is pretty fine for Fiant. So Fiant is a super defensive player. He likes to be just defensive and hold his creep. Kind of like Serral-ish. Okay, I'm not gonna compare him to Serral, but kind of defensive. Okay, 2 medevacs are on the way here. Probably going to be a 16 marine drop, which is pretty standard nowadays, or has always been standard-ish. There is no bending nest. No, there is no bending nest from Fiant, so Pureling and Queen, but I think it's gonna be fine. I mean, he's not gonna die. Sizer's just looking for some damage. So, medevacs going across the map. 12 links in the production tab. So, he knows the timing, which is good if you're a Zerg. Okay, 28 links now. Fiant seems to really want to get this ling aggression going. I'm not sure if that's really the right move, but I mean, I'm not gonna question him. Bendingness is going down now with a layer from Fiant. This is a lot of links. I'm not really sure if this is the right call. I mean, maybe you need this much links. I don't know. So back at Sizer's base, he isn't building an orbital, so his macro is kind of lacking from the micro. 1-1 is on the way from Sizer, and Fiant doesn't even have Evo chambers, or Evo chambers. So that is going to be a pretty big upgrade advantage for Sizer. He's probably going to be like 1 upgrade ahead in both armor and attack, which is going to be pretty good for him if he goes to the late game. Actually killing a lot of marines here. Super good for the third player. So only 4 marines left, so Sizer is just gonna call it a day and go home, which I think is the right move. So pretty like solid builds from both players. Sizer going for a tank, marine, medevac oriented style, which is pretty standard. Third base on the way. I mean, I would like to see some more workers, but I mean, he's probably getting them. Link speed on the way. Okay, Spire is here, which is super interesting. So he's probably gonna go mute us, I'm assuming. What do we see? So he has 80 workers, which is pretty insane to get this early, since he didn't go for a worker-oriented start. So I'm guessing Lingbane Muta. So this is the case. The upgrades from Fiant here is going 1-1, but there's a but. Sizer hasn't started his 2-2 yet, so this might even out more than we expect. Okay, so big tank push here coming out. I am pretty sure Fiant is going to be able to clean this up. So I'm actually kind of not scared, but yeah, I guess kind of scared for him, since he might just surround this and he won't be able to pick up everything. But if you get a Sicer gets a good siege here, it's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be annoying, but I don't think it's team ending. If you can kill this base here, it's gonna be huge for Sicer. There's a Ling Bane run by here. Not gonna do much, gonna damage a lot of SCVs. Which, I mean, it's better than nothing. So let's see how Fiant defends this third 4 base. Things going in. This is actually becoming quite scary. He's already getting another base here, which is probably, he probably knows he's gonna lose this. Ooh, this drop is also making this a lot harder. Queen's transfusing and good links around the tanks, which is good. He's still aware of this medevac though, I think. Okay, so 1-1 is finished now for Fiant, and 2-2 began like 20 seconds ago for Sicer. So the upgrade isn't going to be as huge as I thought it was going to be. Since Sicer, I don't know if he forgot or just put off his 2-2. So no 4th base yet for Sicer, which is probably going to mean he's probably going to do some aggression kind of style. 2nd factory on the way. This is a lot of links here. Ling and Banelings surrounding this Bioforce. Muras are now out as well, which is going to be quite a surprise for Sicer here. Muras are going to kill the medevacs, there's going to be no escape, and that's just GG for Fiant. Fiant takes game 1. Quite just defending and then overwhelming the turn. So yeah. So the second map here is going to be 2000 atmosphere, which is probably, I think it's Fiant's pick. He seems to be quite comfortable with it since he picked it. So who do you guys think will win map 2? Since I don't have a co-caster yet, I'm gonna have to talk to myself. Okay. What is this? So Fiant is playing Terran. No, he can't play Terran. This is just a GG, I guess. So we're loading into map 2 now, but Fiant is playing Terran, which, I mean, this is allowed, isn't allowed. So that game ended pretty quickly. So 2000 atmosphere here, CVT. I'm not sure. Okay, so if I have to guess, I'm guessing Sicer's probably gonna go bio again. I think he's been showing some more bio lately. And I'm guessing Fiant is gonna probably do like, it's not gonna 12 pool, it's gonna go standard. And I mean, Fiant is like 700 MMR better than Sicer, so I think it's gonna be quite just it's gonna have more shit and more shit counters less shit. I learned that in school. Okay, so yeah. We're loading into the game now. And in the top right corner, playing for Team Berserker, it is Slicer. And in the bottom left, playing for Team Alpha X, it is Fiant. Okay, so no proxy racks or anything like that here from Slicer. The barracks is going to be placed at home. And surprisingly, no 12 pool here, or early pool, I should maybe say, from Fiant. He's going for the most standard build you can possibly do if you're a Zerg and playing a Terran. I like these pink colors. Shining. SCV going to scout here. Should probably scout if you're Sizer. Being pretty scared of what could have happened last game if things didn't go his way. Reaper on the way for Sizer. He sees that the second base is standard time, which means no early pool. He's gonna check for a early third. Just some Zergs actually go for a super quick third. I've seen Rainer do it before. Okay, natural goes down here for Sizer. No big problems really. Reaper is now out and is going to go to the other side of the map to try to harass Fiant, which I probably don't think is gonna do that much, but who knows. Okay, let's see how evenly can the damage go here for the Zerg. Okay, Queen is now out. Gonna be able to say no. I'm not allowing him a creep. Okay, is he going to be able to get the creep tumor? Okay, this is great. Sizer got the creep tumor here, which is good for him. At the same time, home here for Sizer. He's going to make Hellions. Follow this up. It's just a standard, most standard build you can make nowadays. So Fiant making the creep tumor a little bit more defensively here. Burnt Child doesn't play with fire. I think it's the saying, I'm not sure. Should be if it's not. Quote me on that one. Queen's here off creep, trying to scare away these young and heartless Reaper. Okay, Hellions are now connecting to the Reaper and probably just gonna get some creep tumors and see if Fiant makes an error, which he probably is not going to do. But I mean, there's always hope. He does get one drone for half the damage or half HP of a Hellion, which I mean, probably not worth it for Fiant, but I mean, it is what it is. Even pulls SCVs. Okay, now this is interesting. Sorry for being so late in noticing, but it's a Ghost Academy here. I mean, if you're new to StarCraft, this is not standard. This is weird. So ghosts are on their way. Okay, oh my god, is this gonna be? It's gonna be a ghost hellbat push, guys. I've never seen this before in my entire life. Huh. Okay, now this is epic. He saw the Ghost Academy.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
He probably knows this, and he gets a surround when he has this. Oh my god, this is huge. This is actually huge, because the Hellions were meant to kill the Lings, and the Ghosts are meant to kill the Queens. But if there is no Hellions, the Lings can kill the Ghosts, and the Ghosts can't do shit, if I can swear. So, I mean, Does this look scary to you? I mean, not really. So I mean, Fiant is like droning behind this. He knows he can defend this. He has 6 queens and a bunch of links, so like has he played this before? What is the ladder like? Does people do this? I don't know. He seems kind of prepared for it though. I mean, he did scout it, but I mean still. If I saw this I would just like, I don't know, make a roach war maybe. Okay, so there is +1 attack for the mech units. Okay, did use a snipe here for the action, which I think is kind of weird. Okay, so yeah. I mean, he did kill all the links, but he cleaned this all up. 20 links on the production tab, which are probably going to use to flood the natural, if I guess, since he cleaned it up. Okay, roach speed is on the way. I saw in production. Yeah, roach speed is on the way. He's gonna get. Is this melee or carapace? I think it's melee. Melee and missile attack. So I'm guessing roach, ravager, Bane-ish. Yeah, Fiant is droning. I mean, I don't think Sizer's behind from this attack. I think he traded okay killing the links. But I mean, it definitely didn't go as he wanted, since the Hellions got cut off so early, or before the attack even started. Which just sucks if you're Sizer, really. These links are probably not going to do that much. She's the third base at least. Do a little bit of damage, but the Hellions are gonna drop out of the air here and deny this. Kills a ghost, backs off. Okay, so double factory here from Sizer. Triple factory here. Quadruple. Okay, I can't count. I'm sorry, guys. I should have went to math class. I'm very sorry. 4 factories from Sizer. I was so sad on him going bio, and then I saw 2 tanks in the production tab, and I was like, or 2 tours in the production tab, and I was like, what? Yeah, but 2 tours on the way, which is also pretty strange, since I mean he hasn't scouted any mutas, and roaches, Bane are good against this composition. So like, to be honest, I think Fiant is just going to win this. Like from 2 reasons. One, he is down on workers, but he has a lot of army. So this is probably going to maybe end it all, actually, or do a lot of damage. But I mean, one, Fiant is better as a player. He has more MMR, which I mean shouldn't be taken that exactly, but still. And second, his composition is good against Hellbats and Tours. So I mean, if he's gonna walk into his own wilds, he's that cocky. SCVs are trying to help. So this is a GG. Fiant takes game 2. So pretty convincing. Best of 3 here. Coming out, Fiant taking it 2-0. Although I did think Sizer put up a good match. I mean, it was fun watching. Okay guys, I'm going to look up the bracket here, which could be interesting to see. You can just type !B in the chat if you want to get the bracket up. But I'm still gonna show it here on stream, since why not? Probably won't be as professional though. So this is what the bracket looks like right now. We have Fjan taking this game. He's going to play against either Bloodmelon or Rascut, I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. So I mean, Eternity is here, which he won the GdA internal tournament. If you guys had missed that, which was quite a good match. So yeah, I mean, for now we're just gonna wait. I'm guessing I'm going to cast the Fjan versus either Bloodmelon or Rascut. So yeah, until then I guess we'll wait. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do while we wait, but I mean, we can see. So Napoloko-chan is playing versus Anticore, and the guy who loses gets punished and has to co-cast with me. I'm kidding. So both of them are signed up as like caster, co-caster-ish. So the one who loses is gonna cast first, I'm guessing. But I'm gonna say they're getting punished. They have to cast with me. Yeah, I mean, isn't really that much we can do now. I'm not sure if I can play music. I don't want to get this. Where's the word? This stream banned or copyright striked or whatever there is. So it's just gonna be my mic sounding. I don't know if you can hear it like that. There might be some of that in the background, which is kind of sad. You probably won't only hear it if I'm dead quiet though. I hope. Okay, you can't. I just checked. Guess that's good though. Yeah. So what we're waiting for now is Bloodmelon versus Rascut. I don't know if I say that right. Rascut. Yeah, I don't know. And of course they don't play. They play without match history, so I can't see anything, which is fantastic. So a quite funny thing with Bloodmelon is he's 4.5k toss and he is a 4k Zerg and a 3.6k Terran, so he's kind of playing all the races, but he's the best for Protoss. scratched us. So, yeah. So you know Zerg pretty well since it's 4K with it. Which, I mean, that I guess that definitely helps when you're playing to just know what they're doing. I mean, of course it does. That's how people play with map hacks. But yeah, if you have another knowledge, if you play a race, then just like I can know that if you're a Terran or a Protoss and you do, I play Zerg by the way. If you're a Terran or a Protoss and people do this, how you respond and how you get like psyched and stuff. But if you're decent or okay with races, you kind of know what to do and how they're gonna react. I mean, their Zergs are like, what is it, like 1k differences. So, or Bloodmilan plays Protoss, but his Zerg is 4k, and Fian's Zerg is 5.1k. So there is a difference. So his 4k knowledge might not be as good to know what a 5k is doing, but I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. So yeah, if you just join, we are waiting for Bloodmilan vs Raskat to finish. And then we have another game on our hands. So yeah, so we're both waiting for. I mean, we're not waiting for, but if Anticore versus Apollo Kachan gets finished, we're going to invite one of them as co-casters. And yeah, waiting for Bloodmilan versus Raskat. So the funny thing is, there is only 4 matches left, and the 2 we rely on is not finished. So we can go over the bracket here if you guys want. We have, let's see here, we have BKT Master versus Chaos Fate, versus the winner of that is going to play against Bistork. And then we have Boop Boop versus Eternity, which Eternity won. We have Skyros versus Mixu. We have Kim BR Wizard versus Baragood. And we have Blotton versus Rescue. Wait, I'm gonna wait. Give me. Or never mind. And then we have Fiant versus Sizer, which you guys just watched. Then we have the Must Zero versus Ensolas, which the Must Zero won by 99-0. Then we have RCCCC, which 2-0 to Sansego. El Roro versus Morik 21, which El Roro won. And then we have X Remy, who played against Nightmare and lost. And then we have Napol Lokochan versus Anticore, which still hasn't been decided yet. And then we have Divinesia, I can't pronounce that, versus Adrian Rocket, which Adrian Rocket won. So yeah, this could be some good matches. There's already people in round 3 here waiting for, like, imagine being here, you're waiting for this game to finish so you can, so this game can finish, or you then can play. Like, is this guy speed running, or okay, I think his profile picture is a cheese, so he might just be cheesing. I don't know. Definitely interesting stuff. I mean, how long could this game take? Okay, here, so things are starting to actually happen here. So I'm gonna try to get into the Eternity Mixu game, which is probably gonna be like insane. This is both like 6k-ish, I guess. So yeah, we're still waiting for. We're gonna cast Fiant instead because, I mean, Eternity versus Mixu is like impossible to get in. I think since they're not responding. And the co-caster situation, their first game was 35 minutes. So yeah, that's some intense as CVC action going on there. We weren't gonna stand in between those two fighting. Like imagine moving your fingers 300 actions per minute for 35 minutes. Like that's some real cardio there. So yeah, still waiting. Because waiting is what I do. Oh my god. Okay, so I am spotting a wild Rascat here. So, Rascat plus million is finished. And guys, you know what that means. Okay, I have good news. We're in a party now. They're just gonna ban maps and do all that, and then we're going in for a fight. Okay, Fiant is banning Blackburn as his first choice. Let's see what Bloodpillar has to counter here. I'm casting this like it's a bloody boxing match from the radio, but it's fine. Bloodmelon bans Bucket. He means Beckett. I get it. What you say? Sick map. Fiant is banning 2000 Atmosphere. Which is a weird map since he played it in the last game CVT. Bloodmelon bans Oxide, which also is weird. Like my game sense might just be completely screwed, or this is weird. I don't know. Probably both. So yeah, I think they're gonna ban one more map. Okay, Romancide, Lightshade, and Jaganatha. The maps we're playing. First is Jaganatha. And then the Romancide, and then Lightshade. Okay, so all the maps here are small, which means there might be some 12 pool cheeky stuff going on. I'm hoping. I am the master of 12 pool, I love it. I just hope the 5k Zergs love it. Okay, good news, we're loading into the game. I know, guys, you want to scream. I want to, but I can't. This is exciting stuff. After like 5 hours of waiting, we're on our way into the game. CVP Jaganatha. Okay, so in the top right, playing for Team Alpha X, it is none other than the pink Zerg, Fjant, or Fjant, as you say in Swedish, as we're both from. And in the bottom left, is none other than Team GdA-Team's own Bloodmillion. Okay, so Fjant, if you are not blind, see here, is a spawning pool, which is early, which is, yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop treating guys like they're babies. It's a 12 pool, which is pretty cool to see, as I was calling before, but yeah. So, yeah, okay, so Bloodmillion is pro blocking here, and I mean, trying to deny this base from going down, as you do. So, I'm not sure if this is the right call to do, to build a pylon here, since the base is gonna get denied, which means the links have to help out. But you don't want to pull too many links. That's bad. So he builds the pylon, then goes up, and then goes down and cancels it and continues to block it. Okay. So the base is gonna go down here, and the links are gonna go across the map. One thing I've noticed when I watch pro games or games like this, where people are better than me, people get so much stuff done so much sooner. Like a 12 pool, how can a Zerg be here like 15 seconds before I would be here? Like, it's not possible, but that's apparently it is. This is a good fight for Fjant. Killing probes and sellouts. Really good micro here coming out from Fjant. Wow. Impressive stuff. So 2 adepts are getting Corona boosted out, or one was. So he's not going to be able to kill the pylon in time here. The adepts will get out and actually captivate. Get the links stuck here. So these links are kind of set up a timer. Okay, he's gonna split the links. What a pro move. Sick from Bloodmillion. Getting his adept out. Or, I mean, he got his adept out, but I mean, maybe it wasn't a skill move, but it was good timing. And luck isn't a thing here. I'm only gonna call it skill. Depths are shading in here. We're probably not gonna finish. Okay, they're gonna finish. I'm just super bad at knowing. Oh, okay. Wait, did he get both home? No. Okay, he got one home. For 2 drones, I don't really think that is worth it. Stargate on the way here, in the main base. Okay, some links going across the map here without speed. Really late link speed actually, I don't know if that's on purpose or just missing out. Doesn't see a third, knows it probably a Stargate. Okay, he definitely knows it's a Stargate. He saw when he saw that. Okay, so 4 adepts going across the map, which is actually kind of scary. But there are links on the way. But the links won't have link speed in time, which is also kind of scary. But what isn't scary is queens. Pink queens. We're going to follow these adepts into the main. Kind of confused they didn't attack the base there, but yeah, sure. Let's see what comes out of this target. Void race. I mean, kinda obvious, but kinda not. Okay, can his links get a fat surround here? Let's hope. Okay. Do you see the void ray? So this is a pro move that Zergs do when they see void rays. They keep their links on the other side of the map because they know that if the void ray pushes, they do damage. So they have to keep the void ray at home. And void rays in your base is not pleasant, so therefore they like it to be at home. But that's not a good trade in my opinion, but sure. Fiant still being aggressive, giving Botmelon a headache. He didn't see the base going down in the other position, so he might become kind of scared now. Or he's probably gonna check it before he becomes scared. But yeah, okay. So he sees the third base. And it's not as scared anymore. Fourth base goes down here. So pretty standard stuff for both players here. A Robo going down here for the Zerg. I'm guessing this is gonna be some kind of Void Ray Disruptor, maybe like Immortals, but I'm guessing Disruptors endgame ish. I'm not sure. Either way, Roaches are on the way for Fiant. But I mean, Roaches are good, but there isn't any damage coming out from Bloodmelon. Or I mean, that you shouldn't get Roaches, but I was not saying that as you shouldn't get Roaches. I'm just saying there is no damage or attack coming out for Bloodmelon. Like these links are super annoying for Protoss. Okay, so Infestation Pit and Hydroden at the same time here, which if you're a Zerg you know what that means. It is lurker time. He scouts the third, sees what's up. Oracle getting a stasis sword here. Lurker then going down here in the main base of Fiant. Ooh, okay. So there's actually some Archons being made here and Immortals on the way. So Immortal is getting charged. This is gonna be like a Immortal Archon charged out army. And of course some sentries and stalkers and good stuff like that. On the free roaches going in a stasis ward, which I guess is okay. Okay, so a hive finishing up here. It's going to mean the lurkers upgrade are gonna start. Let's see how long that takes for him to do. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that because it's actually kind of boring. So these links are still just being annoying, which is insane, like 10 minutes into the game. Or they haven't been existed for 10 minutes, but you get what I mean. Lurker upgrades on the way, +2 attack coming out from Fiant. Pretty solid game here from both players. I would like to see some more okay. As I said that he makes more drones, but okay, yeah. Okay, so Lurkers is on the way. I like this composition for the Zerg a lot. I think he's kind of favored here, since Lurkers are good. if you didn't know that. Fiant has a big supply lead, but he is kind of out of position here. He's not going to realize that until now. There is no base here, which is great, because that's going to distract Blood Million for a while. If he's just cutting off this part to go in here, which is not. So lurkers are going to burrow here, which is going to make it almost impossible to break in. You could break in, but you're basically suicidal if you do. Okay, Vipers here as well, which is good. You just abduct the Warp Prism, abduct the Warp Prism, I beg you. A big fight here. I actually thought the Protoss was winning, but I guess not, Killing an Archon here. The Vipers are dead though, which is pretty significant if you're the Zerg, having to rebuild those. So 13 Hydras on the way for Fiant. I guess it's just going mass lurkers, less lurker Hydra, which I mean, it's a great composition, don't get me wrong. Okay, never mind, the Vipers were here at home, getting more energy. Okay, GG. Fiant takes game 1. And I forgot to say that it's a best of 3, I'm sorry. Hello. So we have a co-caster now, guys. That is the professional player and core. Okay, it's not pro, but it's good. Fair enough. Okay, I need to see here. Okay. Okay, so the first game here was a 12 pool, which turned out okay, but then got into like a 12-minute game with lurkers and vipers, which were pretty sick. Yeah. Jägarnäfa. Okay. We just have to. There's always such a delay when you switch to the in-game capture. Okay. Let's see here. So in the top left corner, playing for Team Alpha X, is the Swedish Zerg player Fiant. So I'm secretly rooting for him because he's Swedish. Yeah, and it's actually also 14. We actually have we're 3 days from being born on the same day. Kinda scary. Yeah. Do you want to introduce the bottom right player? I guess. I don't know. My introductions get so crazy when I can use both hands and not have to talk at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. So I told this before when we watched the first game, Fiant versus Sizer. Fiant is a pretty defensive player who likes to be on his bases, defend. I mean, of course he's kind of aggressive, but I mean he's not that aggressive. Kind of like I said it earlier, but kind of like Cyril, but he's not as good as Cyril. But I don't like comparing him to Cyril, but he plays kind of the same style, just worse, although it's still good. And then likes to get up to a good force and then just kill the opponent. Yeah, and I mean he succeeds most of the time, I guess. That's what I'm saying. I've always been like, or always been like, but I'm like 12 pull. You can't be behind after a 12 pull, because if they want to defend the links, they have to make units, and you make drones behind it, so it's like it's impossible to get behind. It's kind of macro build, yeah. Yeah, as long as you don't play like me, you'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I mean he built like 1 or 2 last game, I think. So it doesn't go like full on Void Ray style. He actually transitioned into a Robo with Archons, so he went like Immortals, Archons, Charge Slots ish. That's why actually like was gonna happen last game, but it didn't happen. Yeah, but I mean I think there's like 2 kind of players, because I've talked with Fiant, like we talk sometimes, or like a lot. So there's like Fiant is that kind of guy that knows if there's like, he's so situation dependent. If he sees like that is not a pylon there, and he sees that that's not a thing, and there's so many gases, he knows that it's Stargate. So I actually think it's Stargate. Yeah. Yeah. So he can be. So sometimes we talk with the plays ladder, and it's like, this guy doesn't have this, and he has this, so I know it is going this, which is kind of sick. And it's like, okay, this is that attack, and he knows exactly how to defend this certain move, which is kind of impressive. Yeah. Yeah, he sure is. So Robo. I always mix up robotics facility and Robo Bay, but robotics facility going down here. Yeah, it might be the same as the last game. I don't know, but I mean, I'm still gonna guess disruptors though. A third Oracle. Oracle madness here. Oops, sorry for that, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I know Fiant likes to make a lot of queens. I know I say that I know a lot about him. So if you playing against him and need some tips on what to do to him, I take credit card. Yeah. 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 Let's mix them up together. Yeah, okay, so this is a good scout for Fiant in the main. Just seeing everything. Yeah. Okay, Fiant getting his creep up here. Getting some roaches, roach speed, and missile attacks on the way. Charge is on the way for Blutmillen or Blottmillen, I'm not sure. So I think this is actually gonna be the exact same thing as last game. Like completely. That's exactly the same. Although Oracle instead of Void Race early game, but I mean the early game isn't the end result, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, and Protoss players, you don't want to let the Zerg do that. Because then he will have a lot. I mean, let's check the units lost here. 2 drones got killed, which is like really good defense here. Yeah. I mean, he's lost gas, but I mean, who can blame him? He's making a lurker then, so he needs gas. Okay, so this is exactly the game we just saw. Like, Bloodmillen is just doing the exact same build. Yeah. Ooh. He gets the war prism. I mean, can I say GG? Yeah, I actually think this is the game. He even went into his own biles. I mean, I guess he saved us some, but I don't think this is enough. I think Fiant is just gonna... I mean, his lurkers on the way. I mean, yeah, exactly. Fiant is just so behind, or so ahead in supply. Fleet beacon is actually on the way here, so I guess it's gonna transition into Sakaitos. Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of a rich man's problem here for Fiant. He's so maxed on supply that he can't make any lurkers. So he's like doing a roach run by, or trying to at least. So Fiant is I know everything about Fiant, guys. I he is a self-proclaimed late game pro. he loves playing late game with so as long as he scouts this, I should be fine, I think. But if he doesn't scout it, I mean, if it just comes out 10 carriers, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of scared though. It doesn't. That's the thing I'm kind of scared about. I mean, he could just win before the lurkers or the carriers. I mean, the carriers need to fight here, and the hydras are there is enough hydras to kill the carriers. So if he just doesn't let the carriers scale, he should be fine. He's getting a double spire right now, and droning. Yeah. actually, yeah. Yeah. I mean, roughly, this game is, with some like edges being kind of whack, this game is kind of gone perfectly for Fiant. I mean, it's not perfect, but almost. Yeah, 13 corruptors. 13 corruptors is not something you wanna face if you're a free carriers. Yeah, and I mean, I kind of think Fiant is over corrupting here, if that's a word. He's making like, yeah, you can one shot around there, I think. But I mean, do you really need to one shot if there's only like 4 carriers? I mean, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there's a lot of light units. Yeah. Yeah. It might be. Yeah, so Fiant is super ahead here. Like, this is the army he wants. Vipers and Corruptors and, yeah. Yeah. This is yeah, this should be the complete opposite. Yeah. I actually think you need some more lurkers. I mean, the Hydras are basically just, I mean, yeah. I mean, the Archons are kind of scary though. But I mean, if all the Fiant's Hydras were lurkers, this would be scary. Because then he could like win the ground army heads up, like, just from that. I'm kind of like, what would happen if Bloodmelon catches Fiant off guard with the lurkers not buried? Would he just take his whole ground army and then Fiant is stuck with just corruptors and a dream? Yeah. So getting up his ultras upgrades and 8 lurkers. So I mean, is he just not sure what to go or. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think Xian can end it if I'm honest. He has a lot of lurkers, so I'm not really sure what he's waiting for. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if this Protoss army can do some damage here. I mean, there's. Let's see. Yeah. So some adepts actually in the main main base here. Killing some drones. I mean, Fion's actually down on drones, but I mean, look at his money and how he's trading. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I actually. I don't know. I was looking at the. I watched the two adepts. What I could have watched the fight. That's why you hire a real observer. He's making greater spire though, so he could make brood lords. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just abducting stuff into the lurkers and into the corruptors. It's just fights Blood Milan can't take, and it's just gonna Yeah, I mean that's not good. Okay, guys, you have to. Where's the picture in picture? Production guys, help us. Yeah, I mean if Jan kills Blood Milan's army, I'm not sure if he has the gas to rebuild it. Yeah. Yeah, so 13 broodlords on the way. Kind of scary. I mean, he can't go into lurkers. He can't go into lurkers or corruptors, so he basically dying from brood lords. Yeah. Yeah, really, it really is. Yeah, Fiance. Yeah, Fiance economy is just, this bank is just too insane. GG, Fiance takes the series. Yeah, I think he did. Okay, so Napoleon Kuchan is asking for cast. So if you cast, let's look at if you cast one game and then he casts the yeah. I mean, I probably think it's best if we cast one more and then he can cast two, or then I don't know if how many games there are. Yeah, stuff is gonna get exciting now. Is it hot in Norway? You're from Norway, right? Denmark. Okay, same shit. Same shit. Same shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's 35 Celsius right now and I'm dying. I'm actually dying. Like, yeah. Yeah. Or wait, I have an idea. Yeah, like if it's possible, you guys, like, if you want to, I can cast. It's fine. But I mean, after this game, do you want to co-cast with Napo, or because then one of you need to stream then? Because right now I'm holding the stream. I have done swear words like 3 times this game. I mean, it's probably fine as long as you don't say like 3 sentences of swear words, I guess. Okay, so Lightshade is the first map. We have Fiant versus Barragood. Yeah, it's a Protoss. Okay, can I do a hypothesis here? So Barragood was like his first 2 games were done before you guys even started your game, kinda. And he's a Protoss, so guys, you kind of know what I'm getting here. And I think his profile picture was a picture of a cheese. So I'm yeah, I'm guessing there's something like that, or Void Race or stuff. So Let's see. Let's see if Jan can handle the heat. Yeah, I think he's actually gonna do that. MP? What does that mean? Oh, right, the French caster. So if you're French and you don't want to listen to our ugly voices, you can go to the French stream. We won't be sad. We are the Scandinavian stream. Here we only talk in Scandinavian terms. What is the most Scandinavian thing you can think of? Like IKEA? Meatballs? Yeah, I mean that's Swedish stuff. What's popular in Denmark? Like pulse? Wait, did you invent bacon? I mean, like, do you guys eat bacon every day? But the thing with Americans is, what I've heard is that everything in America is so fucking like if you order pancakes, you get pancakes with like 200% sugar in them, and there's like, you know, a lot of just fat, and everything is much more, and just more unhealthy, basically. I mean, they basically eat like dessert for breakfast. Or to be fair, I can't talk about that since I actually had American pancakes and bacon to breakfast. Since it is Saturday, yeah. 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 And then we have us, the Scandinavians, that try to not have an accent and sound retarded. Or at least me. You don't actually sound that Danish. You have a little accent, but I mean, I couldn't identify it. How did we get here? Okay, in it. Alright, wait, I have to change it into the... so they can actually see something. I don't know, it always takes like 8 seconds for it to... Okay, now. So in the top left corner, playing for Alpha X, the up and comer, it is Fjant. You wanna do the bottom right? You say Utan, or Utan, I don't know. And he's making a forge. We have the cheese. Oh my god. Oh my... Okay, he sees it. Ooh, what is this? Do you smell that? Wait. Do you smell that Anticore? It smells like cheese. Yeah. We're so American, we're like, it sure does. Take it away. Oh right, wait, they can't hear you. Oh. Okay, they can hear you now.
Yeah.
Oops, guys. Have I been talking to myself all this time?
What? Oh, they couldn't hear me?
No, but they could hear like last game.
Oh my.
I think I just had to cough, so I muted.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
So he's actually not going for another base. He's not taking a hatchery anywhere. Or maybe because he's being chased by two
I mean,
probes.
his gas is being taken as well, so the Ravagers is kind of hard to do.
This game is already going extremely well for a Protoss player.
Like this 2 minutes and 40 seconds is like, how can I explain this in the best way? World War II kinda, but they have cannons and you're aliens. That's how I would
And
describe it.
Yeah, this is not good. He's probably going for a Stargate follow-up with Void Race.
Yeah.
And with no extra
That's my
base,
rule.
it's like he needs to at least get more queens.
Yeah. Can you become
Otherwise
more
this is
Protoss than this? I don't think it's possible actually.
Uh,
I mean, at least Fjant is scouting it. What MMR
Yeah,
is very
but-
good.
I think he is 5.2k.
What? Fjant is also 5.2k.
But yeah, this is the classic cannon rush into Void Ray, especially if you don't get a second hatchery. Like, he's not gonna have any queens against these Void Rays. He's gonna have like 2, maybe 3 queens.
Yeah, he really needs his queen macro to be on point today.
Especially right now, he's just floating lava as well. He's not getting any extra. He just has to build drones here,
Yeah, and it's floating
but
money.
at least build something.
Floating
I
money,
think he's-
you're starting to become me. Like floating 1k 4 minutes into the game.
He's actually getting more roaches.
I might just all in him, queen walk. I mean, he is getting the third base that is pushed up, so he might just queen walk. What do you think? Will he queen walk?
I don't think a queen walk would work when he only has 1 hatchery. Like, he can't build enough. Is he actually trying to queen walk
I think he's actually trying to queen walk.
with 2 queens? Like, a
He do-
single Void Ray can kill that. He has a shield battery. If he gets enough energy for battery overcharge, like, there's no way. There's no way he breaks this.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna queen walk now, but he's gonna make creep and then queen walk, I think.
He at least need a lot of queens. And right now he only has 1 hatchery to build them. And he's actually supply blocked as well.
The queens
I'm
are
not sure he noticed.
together, which is kinda sad. No,
Like, he's defending the base, which is good. But like right now the main is completely exposed. 1 Void Ray would like kill 5 or 6 drones if he doesn't pull them. Still supply blocked. Overlord.
yeah.
His Overlord first spawned now.
This kind of looks like it's me playing, but I promise, guys, it's not. Don't even have the AP in play, so how would I cast and play?
It's a pre-recorded.
Fuck, you got me there.
Pre-recorded cast.
Okay.
But yeah, he's in the third base. I think this is going to be a queen walk. I don't see what else it could be.
Yeah, and I mean, it
So
might work
as
with
soon as-
3 queens on the way, so like 6 queens and roaches. I mean, that's kind of scary. What-
It is actually kind of scary, especially since Bargood he's not building anything. He's
Yeah,
not building any units.
pretty Protoss moves. You just build tech until like 7 minutes and then you build 8 carriers at the same time.
Like, if he would just keep on building Void Rays, maybe go up to 2 Stargates, he could easily beat this, I think. Because he would have so many more Void Rays, because the late queens.
I mean, very good is just getting 3 bases and probing up, like taking up very
He's
hard.
actually 10 workers ahead. But now he just needs units
I mean,
in order to hold this queen walk.
workers
if
aren't
it's a
that
queen
good
walk, of
against
course.
roaches, I would say. They're
They
not.
sure
That's
are.
not their strong point. But I mean, get a roach to mine and see how they do. Do. I can talk.
Yeah, he sees a ton of queens and he should know that something is up. And here we have the queen walk.
But I mean, build shield batteries.
Shield batteries, cannons, he has a forge. He just needs to build a lot of things. But he's still building probes, 3 at a time. He's even getting charge. I'm not sure he knows it's a queen walk.
I think
He should know now.
Yeah.
He's getting a Templar archive. 3 more gates.
Okay, who
3
do you
more
think will
gates
win
is
this game?
acceptable. I actually think the queen walk might even, like, he might win with the queen walk here.
I mean, it's a good because Protoss has never built units until like 8 minutes.
Exactly.
And
Like
this
he
hits
has
at
one
7 minutes.
immortal.
He has like 3 centuries. What the fuck is he supposed to do?
He can delay with a tiny bit.
Insane Guardian shields coming out of the
He was
Protoss
actually
player.
he was predicting the force fields. He's actually predicting the force fields right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he should have more batteries and cannons. I would really like to see some cannons here as well.
Oh my
Just
God.
because you already
Mile
have
the
a
force
forge.
fields, please. Okay, we're getting into this.
Battery overcharge maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, better overcharge.
But it's going down, isn't it?
Target fire it, Count. Yes, I'm rooting for the Surge.
He's actually winning this.
Who? The Protoss or Surge?
The Zerg.
Yeah.
Fjand is
I knew that, I just wanted to check you. You can't just say
there's no shield batteries at the natural. Like, this should just be over.
Yeah, you can't just say he's winning it because then you're always right because it's or it might be a her.
Yeah.
It's 2020 we can't be edgy.
Yeah, we have 2 immortals left, no prism to micro them. I think you need a ton of cannons or batteries. Otherwise you'll need disruptors if you want to hold this.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a classic. Protoss is picking up to 8 bases before the 8-minute mark, and then expecting him, like, Protoss's army is basically like 10% done by 7 minutes, and then all the way done by 8 minutes. It's actually kind of insane.
But the queens are just kind of hitting buildings right now, so he might actually hold.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I actually think he's gonna hold, and he didn't even kill the third base.
and there's 3 immortals here. But I mean, at the same time, there's links coming.
Yeah, but he has Zealots as well, and I think he has charge as well. Yeah, he's
How-
also got charge. He's actually gonna hold this.
How does this go from that to this? I am very confused.
He should at least try to kill the third base with the remaining links now. And Roach, he's actually not... This went from very good to very bad.
And I don't know how. Just
Like,
don't target
all the
buildings.
queens were just hitting buildings.
And
He
now
wasn't
has,
using
like,
any transfuses, he wasn't attacking any units.
And I mean, he
All
might
the
just,
Ravagers just died.
he might just queen walk again. I mean, kinda. But I mean, do the creep spread at least.
Oh, all this time he wasn't injecting? Or did he lose the queens? Half the queens?
I don't know.
I actually don't think he was injecting.
But I mean, there's look at the look at the new army from Town. It's kind of scary. Like links, a lot of links, and Roach Ravager and Queen.
Yeah, but we have 3 immortals. They basically kill any roach amount. So as long as he has enough Archons and Zealots, he should be good. Especially if he would get Storm, I think he would be in a very, very good position.
Yeah.
Like just look at the workers right now. He's 20 workers ahead. Well, bar good is 20 workers ahead.
Yeah. Fiant really likes Ravagers, I've noticed.
He's going... I don't think he can push into this. There's way too many Archons and Immortals. Still have some leftover shield batteries as well.
Yeah.
Like, once Storm finishes, there's no way he's pushing into this. So he has to either go now,
I guess Fiant is just
or
gonna,
just macro.
like, fake is all in him and just go big drone mode. Or, I mean... I mean, he did fake an overcharge. It was good. But I mean, if there's just more meat on Bergud's army, which is getting, like... Okay, now there's a lot of charge slots, so now this army is basically insane.
Like, this army has Storm right now, so he just destroys Roach Ravager. Especially since there's still 3 mortals.
Oh... But I mean, fighting down in a concave is...
Yeah, he don't want to go up that choke. That was charge slots. It's actually going up to a 4th base.
Yeah, I wonder who's the Zerg here.
Yeah, it just feels like Baragud is way ahead. He does get in with a few links, so he can get a complete scout.
Yeah. I'm just not happy with the drone count from Fjant. And I mean, I can't blame him. I would also made roaches, but I mean, you
He
need
needs
more
more.
drones.
He needs more bases right now. Like
Yeah.
he's almost 3 against 5. As a Zerg player, you're basically lost at that point. Like if you check the army value, it's basically equal.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Huh,
I mean, Fjant can technically win. He's a third links on the way. If he just made a real miracle, he maybe can win this.
If all the Biles hit the Templars, he might have a chance, but there's so many storms right now.
Yeah, but there's a lot of links on the way at the same time. So if they can just maybe get us around and just completely, like, sure he can recall, but he can't recall all. So we will still get a big chunk of the army, which will favor him a lot.
I don't think he actually would need to recall right now. I think he needs to get us. Fjant needs to get us around and then Bile the entire of the army. Otherwise, he's dead.
Okay, this
Like
is
there's so many storms. Like just look at the Road to Ravager.
yeah, but I still think okay. Oh, this is hurting necessarily. Yeah.
So much storm.
Yeah. I guess here's the rain that that you're supposed to be in Denmark today. I'm not completely sure why Count hasn't GG just. I mean, he's not gonna win this, no. Yeah.
Trying to defend one more time.
Yeah, I mean, good try, but yeah.
I mean, after the cannon rush, he was pretty behind from the get-go.
Yeah.
So it was actually surprising to see him with the Queen Walk almost taking the game. I feel like if he had microed it a bit better and brought in the queens, he could maybe have killed him, or at least focused the third base down.
Yeah, that's something I really don't understand. Like, good Zerg players can, at the same, they can make drones, but at the same time keep up with the army. You know what I mean? Like, they can have an army that's always fighting and always kind of growing, but at the same time they can drone. That's just something I really can't wrap my head around.
Like it's mainly because you have a lot more bases. You usually have one more base, and then you have the injects, which he didn't like. He didn't get too many injects this game after he moved out. So usually you can create a lot of drones. Then when the injects pop, you just build a lot of units if you need it, or just more drones.
Yeah.
But in this game, he was just behind in bases, so he didn't have as much production.
Bloodmiller wants to observe. I guess he can do that.
Like if they are fine with it, he can. As if they complain though,
Should I ask? Or should I
well,
just...
well, I don't think you have to ask unless like anyone complains about it.
Yeah, maybe.
Like sometimes some people don't like people spectating. I'm not sure if it's because they're afraid it's cheating or something. But generally they only want observers and streamers. Well, observers that are streaming.
Yeah, okay, so I have to...
As long as the players are fine with it.
The hard part is to know which one it is. Or which which one Bloodmiller is, if you wanna cast.
Oh, I think we have to redo. Baragud is going in as
As. Say it again.
Baragud is going in as Terran. I don't think that's intended.
No. Fjant actually did the same thing last game, and it's kind of funny because... Wait, can you hear me? You can, right? It's just my Discord is broken, or... Hello? Oh no! Wait, what? What? No. No. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you fine.
My mic is broke down in Discord. But Fiant actually shows the wrong race, like earlier. And it's kind of funny
Yeah.
because Legend said you can't switch range, like, because somebody asked. Like, can you switch race, like, mid-match? And it's like, no.
Yeah, I think Napo asked that.
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of protos, at least against Zerg. I've played against him on ladder a couple of times. He always does cannon rush into Void Ray, because it's actually disgusting.
Yeah.
He basically played like Baragut did the early game.
Okay, so I know Bloodmelon hears me here. Can you, like, in the beginning of the game, just look at the, like, bottom right corner, so we can like see who you are before we start? Okay, nice. We actually got some production, guys.
Nice.
Where's the sound guy when we need him? For and, like, yeah. Imagine if all of us casters and observers and stuff just flew to a private office in France and casted it from there.
Oh.
Casting it from Legends apart or basement.
I'm not sure Legend actually goes into the game. I don't think it was in the previous one. We have the right races, so we are ready to go.
Yeah. Okay, so before we go into this game, let me just look at the bottom right, and me and Anticore have to press like 3, 4, 5 on the keyboard. Or do you have the Anticore? Do you have the which what's the name? Which observer over there do you have? Do you have the normal one?
I probably have the normal one, yeah.
Okay, good. Can you check which number Bloodmelon is so I can press
Sure.
it? Because I can see shit.
Sure.
I'm too fancy.
He has 5.
Okay. Can you look it down to the bottom right, Anticore?
Yeah.
Or no, Bloodmelon. I think Chris is wrong. Wait, are you 5? I'm super confused.
It says 5. Like, if you click 5, you should follow him.
Okay, Anticore, look at the bottom right corner.
Sure.
Okay. No. Wait.
Wait, that's right.
Okay, not you, Anticore. Bloodmelon, look at the bottom right. I'm super
Okay.
confused.
While you're figuring that out, we have a 12 pool coming
Yeah.
in from Piant.
Okay, I don't know who's observing this. I'm pressing the 5.
So 3 is Kanoya, 4 is Dundada, and 5 is Bloodmelon, and you're a 6 for me.
Okay, so but I'm watching the number 5 here. So Bloodmelon, can you watch the top left corner for like 2 seconds?
So yeah, we have the cannon rush coming in again, and we have the 12 pool perfectly
Okay,
to
you're
counter it.
6. Thank you, Bloodmelon.
Oh, yeah, it's probably because I can't see myself.
Yeah, that's we're amateurs at this.
He should be able to get the natural without too much trouble. Actually, even gets the probe. That would be nice. Yeah, but on the other end, we have the cannon, so he can't really do any counter attack or any damage with
Yeah,
the links.
not if very good walls off. Like if you can just run in.
Yeah, I
to
think the
main.
probe is just on hold position.
I mean, if you're 5k, you probably won't let a mistake like that happen.
Like, these links should never do anything.
Yeah, no.
I still think that actually Zerg gets ahead from this because like he's so late with cybernetic core.
Yeah, I mean, he tried cannon rushed, so
Like
mean-
going for this is basically the old Forge fast expand. We just go for the Forge and then straight up expands because he couldn't counter rush. I would actually have loved to see a probe try to sneak in a cannon rush still.
yeah, I mean, for the content.
Just because the link's all the way on the other side of the map. So he could probably have done it because of the Overlord.
Wait, is he?
Like,
There's a
it's not-
probe on the way out, or is it?
I think it's just a scouting probe looking
No,
for
it's a
third
proxy.
bases.
It's a proxy, 100%. I think.
Oh, it's going for both third bases if you look
Oh.
at the rally points.
Yeah.
I think he's just scouting. Actually, he should probably soon have a third base going up.
Yeah. I wonder if I can observe from my Xbox controller. Imagine how smooth. If I can just go through it all.
The camera movement and all.
Yeah.
So he sees it's basically just drones right now.
Yeah.
Fiant gets a scout on very good as well.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I want to call Barragood for Barracuda, but I'm not sure why. It kind of sounds like that, but at the same time it doesn't really sound like This cast is getting weird now.
Like, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he sees the Stargate, and because it was a Forge fast expand, like the Stargate is very late.
Yeah.
So Fiant basically just has the freedom to build as many drones as he wants. He hits a pretty nasty supply block though.
Yeah.
Like, he has a lot of lava, not doing much. Like now 7 drones starting up, which could have been a bit earlier.
Yeah. But I mean, Fiant can drone, as you said. So, I think this is good. I think if Fiant macros, he will win. I mean, Barragood.
He should be in a very good position.
Barragood was 5.2k. Fiant is like between 5.1 and 5.2k. And I think if Barragood can rushes most games and probably wins, he should be lower and more in a macro game, right? Or is my math wrong?
Not necessarily. Like, you can still play a pretty good macro game, even though you cannot rush. Like, it's kind of like, I guess you can kind of say it's like 12 pool, where you try to throw the opponent off the game.
I mean, I always felt well if it's a Protoss or Zerg in a short map. Don't tell my opponents. I always, like, it's a rule I have.
Yeah, I used to do it, but then I try to play late game every time I play Protoss right now.
Why? Because you're
Like,
suicidal? I'm kidding.
I need to practice it. Well, my MMR is like dropping rapidly. I think I dropped at least 300 MMR.
Yeah, today's weakness
But-
is tomorrow's strength.
As SD said, yeah.
Wait, did Zesty say that?
Well, I think he said it at some point.
No.
Probably,
I said it in his Discord.
probably quoting. Yeah, probably quoting that.
Wait, are we using the same quote? Because I didn't get it from him. I promise, guys.
Now I have been doing some practice with him, or not practice. He's been coaching a bit,
Yeah.
and then I just heard him say it.
No.
It's
for real?
recently.
I mean, I did say it in Zesty's
Something
general
like that.
chat. Did he steal my quote? Wait, is he finally approving me?
I think he's approving, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So far this looks to be a standard game. Like, we have the Roach Warren, the Roach Speed, standard, typical Zerg stuff. And we have the Archon Immortal,
yeah.
probably going into Chancellors as well.
I kind of want Fiant to make more drones, but I mean,
Like,
he might.
I would, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Why have
I
drones
would
when
love
you
to
can
see.
win?
Oh, he's going for a Queen Walk again.
Wait, Bloodmelon, are you? Or, wait, why did I jump? I don't know. Okay, Queen Walk. I guess that's cool. 63 drones. That's kind of specific.
Yeah, he's on 5 gases, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 gases.
Imagine counting your drones. I'm kidding. Although I never count my drones. That's kinda pro move. Like, who cares if you have 50 or harder than 20?
So, is he going to defend this? It's 80 against 30 army supply. And he's actually gonna cancel the +1 attack, which is pretty big.
Yeah, but I mean, still, this is kinda
Like,
all in for John.
no, it's not all in. He needs to do damage for sure. But it's not all in. Like, if he gets at least some workers or kill a lot of tech,
Yeah.
or maybe like if he could get the 3rd base or something, that would be ideal.
I mean, this is a lot of stuff from Pion. It looks scary. But I think he should fight at one place, because now he's fighting
Exactly,
on two
like
fronts.
he's leaving a lot of queens and ravagers just to die to the zealots.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that is the right move here. He should fight. He has the army advantage. Should fight with the army advantage, because now this is kind of
Exactly,
scary. I think, like the 5
the
extra
overcharge.
roaches would have helped here.
Yeah, and he's not hitting injects at home, so he's not getting enough units out.
And he's now he's behind on drones and army, or not army, but kind of army.
Yeah, this didn't do enough. He basically killed like 1 or 2 gateways and canceled +1 attack. That's it.
Like, the preparation was so good for both of the queen walks this game, but it just, I'm not sure actually what happened.
He even only had like 1 shield battery at each base, but it just looked like he wasn't sure where he was attacking. He was going a bit into the natural and then a bit into the 3rd.
Yeah.
Also, for a queen walk, it was pretty late because he already had Storm, and Storm is crazy.
Yep. I played Terran when I was pretty new to StarCraft, and I never seen Storm, and I went bio, and I usually won against Koros, so I pushed, and then he just like stormed me 8 times, and my whole army died, and I was GG. Like, as you do in bronze, we both
Storm's definitely.
we both just sat for 15 minutes and got us up to 200 spy, and then we just met in the middle, and he just destroyed me. Okay,
He's getting the Templars. He's getting the Templars.
Okay, we're moving into Archons here. I don't know if this is a good fight for Fionn. I think it actually is. Or no, it's not.
Like, if he can kill all the tech units, it's alright.
I mean, he didn't get.
But
that
like,
much
he
tech
needs
units.
he needs to tech. He needs to get the Hydras or Lurkers, and more drones. Unless he's just going for a massive roach all-in, of course. Like, I think he killed the Immortals. No, actually, he didn't even kill the Immortals.
I killed one Immortal.
But there is no Storm right now. So if he hits before he gets Storm again, I think he actually might have a very good chance here. Especially if he can fight the Zealots in a bit of a choke.
Yeah. Okay.
He's bringing in the Queens again.
I hope he was thinking when he just lost the Queen walk, or lost. Yeah, I guess he could have lost. Like, I have to fight together, because if I fight like this, no good. Okay. So
Oh, by the way, this stream says 2-0 for Barragut right now.
Oh. 2-0 in a best of 3. I mean, Queens. I think the Queens have to help.
He's at least cancelling the 4th base, but at the meantime, he's basically losing everything as his main base.
Can you press C on the keyboard so we can get a bit zoomed out? That would be pretty nice. Not C, the one to the left of X. I can't pronounce it. Z, like yeah.
Yeah, just say Z.
Z.
I think that's what, like, isn't that what we just say?
I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
I think
the same.
we'll just say C.
Okay, so I mean, I guess it's fighting together now, which is good. He's getting some sell-off here without the actual taking the doing damage. I think this could work.
I think Fiant is winning this pretty hard. Just like, if you look at the supplies, it's 150 against 40.
Yeah, but
he's just storming.
I mean, Fiant has a bad record. Okay, 1-1. Yeah. Okay, 1-1. That was, yeah. Okay, more simpler. Blood melon. Just check the corner I tell you to next game. You might did that last. I don't know. That was confusing. But just check a corner, and then I can just go through all of the spectators. It's so hot in my room. It's insane.
Do you not have a fan or something?
No, I don't have fans. That's the thing with really small
You need
stream.
one. You need one. Like the only reason I'm surviving is because I have one.
I mean, I think my brother has a fan, but I can literally like hear it now, and he's like upstairs, and the stairs isn't even near me. Like it's an airplane. So
Yeah, might cut into the stream.
if you guys want a airplane to cast, okay. Romanticide, okay.
I feel like Romanticide is Turk favorite, like I mentioned before, because of the cliffs.
Yeah,
Like if you get to late game at least.
yeah. If I
feel
pass
like-
out during the cast, you will have to continue without me.
I will do that.
Isn't it kind of weird though that the human temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, but when it's 35 degrees out, we're still hot as fuck. Why do we need to cool our body down if it's 35 degrees? Shouldn't we need to heat it up?
If it's 25, I'm dying.
Exactly. How the fuck is that possible? Because it's still colder than what you are. Shouldn't you be just making heat instead of sweating? Because you don't need to cool the body down because it's still colder than you are. You need to heat it up.
It's just science, man. Biology and
Yeah, but
science.
it doesn't make sense. Science makes sense. This doesn't make sense.
That's true. Biology actually doesn't make sense. It's just how it is, man.
Me and my friend were talking about evolution, and he's not the sharpest knife in the toolbox. I don't know. Okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
either way, it was like, so if man needs to fly, we will just fly in like 10,000 years. And I was like, yeah, basically. So it was like, so there's like dudes in 10,000 years just tries to fly. Yeah,
I'm not sure that's how evolution works.
no. We should give him a podcast.
You really should. You'll get a lot of viewers.
I see a lot of videos where people misspell something on purpose in like the title, so people in the comments go crazy because if people comment, it's like it's good for the algorithm. So if they just misspell something obvious, people are like, "What the fuck? You can't spell!" And they were like at millions.
That's
of
actually pretty smart.
Yeah, I know. Because if I see somebody in YouTube, maybe I would like, "The fuck? He spelled that wrong." I'm gonna go in and hate on him, and it's like, "I get money for you, you friend. Thank you, thank you." Yeah, this might be the sun speaking or my body hyperventilating. I don't know. I need to like
Uh,
I don't know. It's so hot.
you need to get a fan, man.
Yeah. If you want
If
to
you're
be my
gonna survive
fan,
the
guys.
summer.
Okay, Bloodmelon, check the bottom left corner. I'm gonna guess you're done now, so I'm gonna.
Looks like another 12 pool.
Hey, okay, I got it. Thank you, Bloodmelon. Okay, so in the bottom right, playing with the pink drones is none other than Alpha X Fiant. This is sick, Bloodmelon. Good work, man.
They just take.
What?
Wait, am I following? Okay. And in the top left corner, playing with the red Protoss, we have Bargood.
Yeah, should we do like the football
And yeah, we have the
casters?
cannon rush coming out again against the 12 pool.
Yeah. Oh my god, my computer is basically a fan. It's cool air, but it's not that cool. Like, if the hot air from my computer is cold, then you know something is wrong.
That is pretty warm. Yeah.
I might have a fever.
I like he's going for the 6 links again. I would actually love to see him just only go for 6 links and then just take the base.
Yeah.
Just assume he's started with the forge again.
So if you only do 6 links, is the hatchery timing like the standard one?
The hatchery timing is like, it's standard, but you could get 2 more drones.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like that he's floating though. Oh,
Yeah.
he's building them now.
But I mean, you just want to get the illusion that I'm standard, nothing to look at here. And then you go home and then there's 10 links in your base and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but he goes for the instant cannon as well, like just like last game.
Yeah.
The wall off with the cannon. He actually misplaced his wall, I think.
Yeah. Can you zoom in on that, cameraman? On the hole in the wall.
This is actually, it could be pretty bad. Oh, he's getting in.
Oh god! I mean, it's
Like,
not a
he's
lot
not
of
gonna
links.
he's not gonna get much done with 3 links. He's gonna be annoying, but that's about it. But later in the game, he actually can't. If he can't wall off, like, links could just stream in.
I mean, if you're a cannon rusher, you should be good at StarCraft architecture.
True. He's actually losing probes.
Oh shit!
He needs to micro those probes. Like, okay, he's microing them now. He can't lose more workers to these. He can't lose workers here.
Okay, so let's
Like, he doesn't have a cybernetic. He has to build zealots. He's so far behind already.
Yeah.
He does have a natural though.
Yeah.
But did he lose 2 probes? I think he did.
I think
Yeah.
he did. No, he lost 1. Or 3 probes. What?
Wait, did he lose 3?
Shift L. I think. So 3 probes for 5 links, which is a good trade.
Alright, you only lose 25 if you cancel the pylon. I for some reason thought you lost 75. He actually lost 3 probes to 3 links.
And a link
That's
cost
not good.
25 minerals, so that's nice. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Okay, what is moving across the map now? Is it charge
2
slots?
adepts. 2
Oh,
adepts.
yeah, right. I saw 4 things. I was
Charge
like, what
slots.
the?
He actually doesn't have any links. So, like, these adepts could get a lot of kills if you micros them well. Ah, this shade is not good.
No, but I mean, the links will just get in time for the other shade, or will they? Okay.
Actually, interesting that he doesn't go for the natural. He's gonna get at least a few workers.
2, 3, 4.
4, he should shade.
Yeah.
Where's
I think
the
4 should
shades?
be
5.
5. Okay, so 5 drones.
He
That's
shouldn't,
kinda
like,
rough.
with that shade, if he had just had like 6 links, he could have prevented any of the drones, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's maybe losing his scout overlord. Maybe not, the sentry. Like, the
Okay,
tickle beam is
so
pretty
there
bad.
is a open hole. No, but there is a opening in the wall. So this
Like, these links could just get into the main. He
Yeah.
could straight up win the game here, if he just built links.
I mean,
build a
good. There's
few
work is
more links.
done now, which is kind of.
He just used the wall win. Like, all the links are basically dying, which is pretty bad.
Why is there all these drones going into the like main? There's a free drone just going into the certain natural of Bergen and it's dying.
Oh, I think he misrallied.
But like 3 times in a oops. Wait, did he think he was doing a link flood but then just fucked up? Wait, no.
I'm not sure how he managed to
imagine
play
if he,
the rad point.
imagine if he was going for a link flood and knew he was gonna win with it and then just accidentally made drones instead.
Yeah,
rather
and now
than-
the drones are AFK at the 3rd base.
Yeah, I don't think they will be for long, to be honest, but
Well, can he deny the scout? He denies the scout. Is he going for another queen walk?
I mean
Because he's building a lot of queens, but he's not injecting
wait,
anywhere.
what is that?
Okay, he's
It's a roach warren, okay.
I think he's actually going for another queen walk.
Maybe, I mean, it seems to work if he just fights properly. I think he would have won the game if he just knew how to
He could definitely have won the first game.
Okay, let's see. Is
But
it just gateways?
personally, I don't like the queen walks on this map because you have to walk up a ramp.
Yeah.
And usually, like, you don't have that much space, so if the Protoss has immortals and sentries, it can be quite hard to move up. But if you first move up the ramp, you can basically kill the natural wall for free.
Yes, this is the
Or get the
quarterfinal,
third.
right? We basically half through the day, and we've already been live for 2.5 hours. It's kind of insane.
It looks like he's actually going for
Lurkers?
macro game this game.
No, he's making hydras, but I'm kind of weirded out that
I
he's not
assume
making
it's
an infestation pit.
I would assume it's for lurkers, but maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, very good.
If he goes for lurker, then he really needs the hive. Without the range upgrade, lurkers are pretty terrible.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess there's a push coming out here, which is going to be spotted. Okay, infestation pit going down now. So we just see the push. How does he
Wait.
respond to it? I mean,
How well is his scouting this game? Like he's literally seen everything. He should know exactly what's coming.
Fiant that is.
Fiandia.
Or maybe it's fourth, I'm not sure. Yeah. So he's kind of
He
supply
has-
block now, which is kind of scary. Made 6 overlords there. So now it's going
Right
to...
now he basically just has a couple of roaches.
Yeah, the upgrades kind of in favor of the product, which I really don't like.
And wait, now he's building roaches. What was the Hydrodome for then?
Yeah, where there's a lot of roaches on the production tab. Where is Barra good from? Is he from like somewhere where there's not like 50
I'm not
degrees
sure.
outside? Because Fiant is also probably dying, I believe, which isn't good.
But like, if we look at the drone counts again, they're
Yeah.
quite even, and I would just love to see the Zerg going to like 88 drones. If he's not going for some all-in, I would love to see him go
Yeah,
up to at least 88,
Lurker
especially since the Protoss has
and
4
Hive on the way.
bases.
I'm just not liking this position for Fiant because his upgrades are kind of trash.
Like he needs double evo as soon as possible.
Yeah, and it's like 1-1
Wait, he
not being
actually-
done by like 10 minutes. It's like kind of yeah. I mean, he's probably
We
going to
have
defend it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he should be able to defend this.
I mean, there is no skill.
He should be able to defend it pretty easily, as
And
long
there
as
is
he
no
doesn't die
skill
to the
battery.
storms.
aka shield battery. So for the first
Yeah,
egg.
the skill battery. Like, imagine if Queens had auto transfuse or something.
Yeah, like
It would actually be very
if
nice
shield batteries
sometimes.
just didn't heal automatically, that would have been like maybe good, but still, like as Blizzard, I think they said shield batteries are made for Protoss to take more bases earlier, or like
Yeah.
expand, and then somebody in Fury sent a picture of like 2 people having shield batteries, one in the natural and one outside natural, and they're just fighting back and forth, and they're like the expansion. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, but like it's pretty much how shield batteries are right now. You can use them defensively or you can use them offensively. Also with like proxy void ray, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of zoned out of that meta, but still, like, there was a phase where proxy voids
dude,
were super popular.
Every time I play as Protoss against Terran, I proxy void ray and I basically win every game I do it.
Yeah, I
Terrans always get so salty. It's
I
fun.
started to play Protoss like the beginning of January, just for fun, and I played. I was gold with Zerg back then, and I was like, okay, let's play Protoss. So I played some Protoss, and I only proxy voided people, and I went. I think I got to like Platinum 1, or I even beat Diamond players, and I haven't played Protoss like ever, and I was just like gold Zerg.
Oh, he gets the warp prism.
Wait, did he? I didn't
Yeah,
see
he
it.
got it in the main base.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Like,
sick.
If you look at the workers right now, it's 83 to 71 in favor of Barragud.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
the Zerg should never be this behind on
The
workers.
Protoss is making Stargates, and I know I said it's first Splatoon one, but I'm kind of scared for Fiant.
Right now he has a ton of roaches, but that's it. Like he doesn't have any tech. He has what, 5 lurkers?
Yeah.
And just yeah, he
Okay, this
has
push is
7
scary.
lurkers.
This push is very scary.
Like this push is 100% gonna kill the 4th base if he wants to.
That's like
Maybe
that's a look at the storm.
is he just going for the kill?
Look at the storms. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. There's no way roaches is gonna attack into that. Like there's no way.
Imagine if storms could stack. Like that would just.
I'm not gonna even try to do the math.
Yeah, and this like this isn't.
Oh, actually, I think he has storm on rapid fire, because I think he just threw like 4 storms on top of each other.
Yes, that's good though. I mean, he has like 5 versus 3 bases, and he has he has 2 or 3 stargates, I think.
Yeah, he should be going into carriers, I think.
Does he have fleet beacon?
Actually, he doesn't go for the fleet beacon. Interesting.
He just goes for more Templars.
Like, I don't think Templars is the choice if he has it on rapid fire. Like, the storm's damage doesn't stack. So if he throws 4 storms on top of each other, he's basically wasting 3 storms.
Yeah. Like, is there even an army upgrade for Fiant or armor?
No, he's still just going off 1 evolution chamber and only going for the missile. I would love to see the armor.
Okay, so this push it might actually be kind of bad for Fiant, or like the lurkers might be a bit hard. I'm not sure.
Like they can't.
A offensive lurker burrow would actually be super nice.
Like right now, I think Bargood he's just supposed to defend. Like if he defends push from Fiant right now at the 3rd base or 4th base, if he just defends, I think he's winning the game. He doesn't need to attack the Zerg.
Yeah, I mean this is great for Fiant to attack. Doing 16 workers in a base.
He has like Fiant has 28.
Fiant can defend, right?
He's just killing the hatch, and the storm is killing Roach Hydra. There's
basically 2 bases right now.
He does have another base he can go to.
Yeah. I would like an offensive lurker for.
Like, he needs to do something. It's 3 against 5 bases. Sure, he killed some probes, but he's already 10 workers behind.
Yeah, I mean, who is the Zerg here?
Like, this is really not looking good.
What would happen if Fiant just took all lurkers, pushed towards the Protoss army and burrowed, and then pushed and burrowed and pushed and burrowed until he was at the other side of the map?
I think he would die to the storms.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah, I mean, like burrowing and like the natural would be. Oh my god, yeah.
Damn.
Well,
He needs to go for a killing move, or at least kill all the bases now, because carriers are in production.
Okay, he's doing it. Lurkers. I mean,
like,
not really.
it's not gonna work against Storm. Like, Storm destroys everything.
Yeah, and DTs are just.
DT's canceling every base. I think this game is pretty much over.
Yeah.
Of course we can't, like, it's never over before it's over, as we saw in the first game.
Yeah.
But it's a 2-base Zerg against a almost 6-base Protoss, who is going in to carry attack.
And the Zerg are on fire.
Oh, he could lose his entire army here.
Ooh.
Only 3 mortals survive. He has to do something now.
Okay, so Fiant.
But he has no anti-air.
Some gas. Yeah. If he just pushes with, he has Hydras on the way. If he can take Lurker Hydra and kill him now, I think it might work.
I don't think he can kill him because shield batteries. Like,
yeah,
but he needs to do something, because how many carriers? We have 2 carriers out.
Yeah.
2 carriers. He's gonna have probably 5 carriers in a bit.
Yeah, still battery are just nice.
So he could probably take down the 4th base.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Fiant needs
maybe the 5th.
And he needs to win soon.
He needs to do a lot of damage.
I mean, this
He
is
needs to
this
kill
is
the
a
base.
good start, definitely, but he needs to. I mean, this is all in from Count, I guess. He's making only workers, but I mean, he's making 2 bases, but I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I think the carriers could honestly just attack down into this.
I think they're like
He has
there's
5 carriers soon.
Fiant is making Hydras, so he's trying to defend it, and if he can kill the bases, I mean,
Like I feel like he should just go back now and try to get some drones. Well, actually, he still has a lot of drones. It's almost 60 against 40 right now. So like if
yeah.
he just moves back and doesn't die to these carriers, he's good.
If he would have listened to Typhoon and just pushed, like when I told him to push, he would have won. Mm. But seriously, this is good, and all the carriers aren't together either. So he can, if he can try to kill some carriers like by themselves or in pairs, that would be really
He's
good.
losing a base again.
Yeah.
Maybe not. The Zealots are running somewhere else.
Is he going home or is he okay? So he's splitting his
I
army.
think he's going home.
Okay, yeah, he's going home. I think he wants to fight in the whole army if he wants to fight at all.
Yeah,
okay,
he can't really go into a base with shield batteries right now.
Yeah, but I mean, can't he just
Not
kill
with
them with
carriers.
lurkers? Like his target fire real quick and then.
Yeah, like he has to be very quick though, because there's 6 carriers out and Zealots destroy Hydralisk. But like if he's going for an attack like this, he's just gonna kill him. I think he has +3 attack.
Yeah, what an exciting game.
This is actually very intense compared to what
look
it
at
looked like.
look at the supply. Like, go Fiant. That's all I'm saying.
Like, I'm not even sure what happened. Like he was so far behind.
I think Fiant happened.
Like Fiant just
This is the burrow.
he's pushing in.
This is what I said. Burrow in the natural. And like,
as long as the storms doesn't kill all the Hydralisk, he's good.
yeah,
like, he's
burrow now.
pushing very well.
Burrow is so good. Like the ground bomb can't do shit. And so
Is there even? There's
it's-
not even any observers. Are
and
there?
there's just Hydras for the carriers. Like,
Oh, he's going.
He's going now. This is good storms.
He lands a good storm.
I don't think it's enough. It's the target fire.
I think the carriers
Target fire. Oh.
Yeah, I think the carriers are gonna clean.
But like,
No,
if you target,
actually, against carriers, you don't actually want to target fire the carriers.
What?
Mainly, you mainly want to kill the interceptors.
reinforcements. Can you get here more?
Mainly because, like, with carriers, you can just move back, and then the Hydras can't do anything. Like right now, he's almost out of interceptors.
Okay, you have a point.
So he can basically kill them.
I'm
But there's so few Hydras as well.
I'm getting some free coaching here, which is pretty nice.
Like generally with Hydras you want to kill the interceptors, and with Corruptors you want to focus fire.
Yeah, okay, so Dark Temper.
Oh, we have Dark Tumblers. Like they're just gonna clean everything up.
Frick.
But like we actually have a game now. Like
This is a weird game, but I mean, to be fair, cannon rushers are the best at this situation, where you have like bases here and there, and just no drones, no life, no everything is just whack. But I mean, if Fiant just making mass Hydras and pushing, do you think he can do it?
I think if he makes
Or can
mass Hydra, I think he should make a couple of infestors.
yeah.
So he could use what is it called?
Yeah.
Microbial? He should actually use
Yeah.
Microbial Shroud. Like
Yeah,
if
but-
you're going straight up
Ooh.
Hydra versus Carrier, you should get Microbial Shroud.
Well, this is good. The limit on by, even preventing the push like for a second, killing 10 workers. Like-
He does have 4 High Templars with Storm each, so the Hydras can't just stand still and attack.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is looking kind of scary if he moves over here.
Yeah, but there are spores
5
on the way.
carriers.
And queens, I mean...
I think he can hold. He
Like-
should be able to hold this. It really comes down to how good the storms are.
yeah, I mean, if you're a viewer, you're
There's
probably
3 storms left.
excited now, which you should be. This is a good game. Okay, kill some interceptors here.
Like just look at the minerals right now. An interceptor is 15 minerals, and he has like 100 minerals. He actually can't afford having carrier right now.
Like-
And he's moving the spores down. killing more interceptors. I actually think he might
The-
actually have this.
there's
It's
nothing-
hard to say.
There's nothing in the production tab for Baragood, only interceptors. This is, but I mean, Fiant,
This is pretty all in. This is almost completely all in.
but Fiant has a lot of stuff, and he's just making more stuff.
I actually feel like Baragood he should move back. The Zerg has 2 mining bases, and one of them is almost mined out. So even though it's 40 against 20 workers, he's only really mining from 1 base.
This is a sick game. Holy cow!
None of them actually have any income really.
Oh, this is not good for. Oh no! And the mineral patches are not mine either, so that's just.
Well,
base.
I would actually have loved to see Fiant go from behind and just try to catch the army.
Yeah, I mean, Fiant can really take the fight. He's kills the arc.
She just have to make sure not to die to the storms. The first storm was huge.
I actually saw the blood, like from the larvae, and I thought it was Baragood right in GG for a minute. So I was looking down and like, ooh, oh no.
Oh, he's getting the Templar. He's getting the Templar. That's actually huge.
There's not that much interceptors either. Can you look at the? He's recalling.
Like he has no income. He has 20 workers.
Fiant
Does
might
he
win
even
this.
have any gas? He doesn't have any gas mining. He can't get any more high Templars.
This is insane. He can only make charge slots. And this is a lot of Hydras. I don't think you can, like, if he has...
The last Templar is gone.
I think Fiant might take this. What a underdog story we have here.
I think the only chance Baragood has right now is to kill the Observer, or the Overseer, and get one. He actually can't even build the DT.
No gas. What's
Like he
gonna
has
do?
no. I actually think he. I think Fiant is winning this one.
Oh, this.
Oh,
no.
the shield battery.
Oh, this
So
is... Fuck. Oh, I'm not partial. Baragood takes the serious.
What?
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Let me mute so I can. So I didn't say
Jeez,
anything
like
bad.
this series, man.
Oh.
The series was intense.
Oh, we need a show match against them. I feel like
The last game.
there's
The last game was legit crazy.
it was like a roller coaster.
It was like one push into another push into another push. Like they kept going back and forth and back and forth. I really think. Oh, I really thought he had it when he picked off the Templars. But I guess the Zealots would like he had too many Zealots.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost both his bases at the end. One to a Zealot run by as well. So he had to go for the all-in.
Yeah. Okay. So wait. Let's see. I'm checking with Napo if he can do the stream here.
Yeah, like if you want Napo to join, I can also sit out if you want to still go.
Yeah, but I mean, I've casted like since 7. I would need to like take a cold shower or something, I guess. But I mean, if you guys want to cast, I guess you can. But the problem is that I'm the host. I'm the stream host. Like that's just a problem.
Do we still have Napo somewhere?
Okay, I'm checking his name. But do you think your internet can handle it? Because my internet is super bad where I am right now.
I can try.
Yeah, like basically I can send you the one thing you should probably have, and it's like a banner in game.
Alright, I would need to set things up for that.
Yeah, but I can ask for like 5 minutes of break.
I'm not sure if I can get the stream set up.
Yeah.
I have not streamed in ages. So I have nothing up to date or anything.
Yeah.
I even have a required update.
Okay. Okay, well I can stream, but can you, I'm asking Legend if you can take like really quick break, or can we?
I mean, we should be able to have a quick break. We're going into the semis now, right? Wait. Did Adrian... Do you know if Adrian Rocket, if he just... Like, apparently he lost 99-0. Do you know if he's... Like, he just left? Or if he just gave up or something?
I
If you
don't
look at
know.
the brackets.
But I mean, there are a lot of people that have 99-0.
Yeah, but it's like in the semifinal.
But I mean,
Like,
just that they lost. Okay, Legend says it's fine. Everything says it's fine. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and just take a bucket of water and drown myself. So I'll be right back.
Oh, it's Legend AFK now.
I'm in the. I'm Protoss lover now.
Yeah, he loves playing Protoss and Ladder and killing
I
me.
love it, especially Vavin. He's my favorite person in the world. All right, let's go. Oh
Wait, you play against him on Ladder?
no,
What?
never.
Oh.
We do play some custom games, and I always win those custom games. And then when we play in tournaments, I always lose. So I'd rather the other way around.
Well, I always lose to you in tournaments, as we saw earlier.
And you also lose to me as Protoss. How is that possible?
Well, the Protoss game was me kind of being stupid and not building a hatchery. Then realizing it and just kind of giving up.
Yeah, I mean Protoss is so silly anyway, so I can't blame you.
Yeah, the cannon rush into Void Ray. We actually had one of those games earlier, like the first game in the previous series. Yeah.
We have on screen.
Yeah.
So at the moment we just see this window like Gladiator Apocalypse, right?
I
Okay.
can just have the like stream open, if that's easier. Oh, right.
I'll be casting from your as in from your screen.
Yeah.
To make sure it's in sync. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. So, are we live now? Great. The many spectators are listening to us. So,
Bye
thanks,
bye.
Typhoon. Right. So, these are the semifinals. Some pretty high caliber players right now. Mixu, who's I believe 6K MMR. Baragood, I don't know him, so I can't tell.
He's actually only 5.6 right now.
Right.
Mixer.
So, okay. He was actually 6K when I played him
Like he's pretty
last
good.
ESL. Yeah, he's quite good. And how good is Baragood?
He's 5.2k.
All right. So here,
He should be.
it'd be
And
interesting.
Baragood basically cannon rushed. I think he actually cannon rushed 3 games in a row.
Oh, I
Last
love
series.
that. Great. I can't wait to see that. But maybe Mixu knows it. I don't know.
At least last series we had 2-12 pool to counter it, so it just turned into a watch fast expand.
Right. So on the bottom right-hand side.
Wait, there we go.
Oh,
Streams live.
sorry. Then on the bottom right-hand side we have the Blue Zerg player playing from Finland. He is Mixu.
And the top left corner, we have a red Protoss player. Baragood.
Is he as good as his name seems to say?
He sure is. Reached the semifinals already. Can he go to the finals?
Only this cannon rush will tell.
Of course, starting off with the classic signature
Yeah,
build.
and yeah, actually Mixu is going hatch first, which is good news for Baragood.
But his Overlord is placed pretty well. He should be able to spot it, I think. Oh yeah, he's gonna do the wall off on the ramp.
Beautiful.
Already starting out with a spicy game. Yeah, he's just gonna cancel the hatchery. He's not even trying with the drones.
You think so? Yeah, he is.
He's not
Doesn't
even
have
trying.
a choice.
he just want to force out the cannon, and then canceling goes to the next base.
So he's also proxying a gateway, which seems to indicate a commitment.
Yeah, I actually think it's just to wall in the cannon, and then just get the. I'm not sure. I think he's
I
just
think
gonna
he's
get
gonna
the
keep it. He
cyber.
should have cancelled it by now.
Yeah, I think he's just going for the gateway down there and then the cyber at home into Void
He's
Race.
taking a gas.
This is exactly the same thing he did in one of the previous games. The exact same positions of the buildings. Then he should go into Void Race now.
On one base or two bases?
I think he's gonna go for cybernetic core and then go for natural.
Right, yeah, otherwise he wouldn't wall in at the bottom. And what is going to be Mix's reaction? He's built a roach warren, but he's only got one gas, so he's going to build a couple of roaches, but not much more. I guess that's just to free up the natural.
I guess so, but like his not his natural, but like his second base is in the middle of the map.
And it's, yeah, it's been spotted already.
I think he just chased it down, the drone. Like if he keeps that base, it's just gonna die. He can't
and
move
the
any
ZX
queens.
coming, so he's gonna have to cancel. Yeah, nothing he can do about it.
So this is already very good.
Yeah, it's all in now by Mixu, taking the second gas, no second base. He's got to do a Nidus or something, or maybe just a Roach Ravager all in. But against against Stargates, gonna be hard.
Actually, he's canceling it.
This is a typical Protoss game.
True. Typical PvZ.
Yep, my favorite. So we've got, I mean, he's gonna get to. I mean, Mix is a really good player, so I'm interested to see what he does in this situation, but I don't see what he can actually do.
Like, he can't counter-attack, because, like, Roaches and Ravages just die to a single Void Ray. Especially with the shield battery, there's no way of breaking it.
And he's wasting, as in, he has to spend a lot of time taking out these photon cannons.
He is building queens, though, so he can easily defend, like, as long as he moves the Overlords back. I think his defense is alright.
Yeah. I mean, now he's marching across the map with all the Ravagers.
So one thing Barragut is not like the best at doing is defending queen walks. Like he did defend them in the last series, but he didn't get any extra cannons or any extra shield batteries.
Oh my god, he almost lost the Void Ray.
Oh. Like,
that is...
if he loses the Void Ray, like he's just behind.
That's his only defense.
He's got a second one.
Yeah. But I mean, what an unnecessary loss, I would say.
That would have been pretty huge, because he could just drone up behind it. 2 Void Rays should kinda need to have at least 2 queens to defend, but 1 Void Ray you can stall with 1 queen.
Yeah, and I mean, he's building queens off of 1 base at the moment, so it's going to take some time to reach the critical number. Oh, he's going into a robotic facility, so he's not going to commit too much to Void Rays. Which is a good move, I think.
Yeah, I think he's going into Immortal Archon Zealot, something he liked a lot in the previous games. He's not really a big fan of the Disruptors.
Okay.
Or Prismolians.
I mean, Disruptors against queens are amazing.
Exactly, like... This could, from Mixer, could be... No, actually it can't be a queen walk. He would be building more queens, I think.
Yeah, but he's got quite a few, 5 queens off of 2 bases. But as you say, he stopped making more queens, so recognizing that probably he's not making any more Void Rays.
He still has 1 Ravager scouting around.
But they're both on 37 drones, which is, I would say, fairly okay for both players.
No one if you think about how the early game was, it's actually pretty good for Mixer this.
Yeah, I agree. But all things considered, it should be an even game, but Mixer being the best. Oh my god. Oh, okay. And he's targeting the drones, sorry. When you're being shot at with queens, that's not a good move. Void Ray almost.
Oh, he's going for the Overlord. Actually gets it.
Got it.
Misses the last transfuse. But like
Okay,
from this
so-
point, Mixer is like 10 workers ahead. It's already basically saturated all 3 bases. Actually looking like a game now. If you look away from the cannon rush early.
Yeah. I mean, really good recovery from Mixu, considering the
Thank-
situation he was in.
I think Barragut at least he must have lost his lead. Like,
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
as soon as he went over and lost the first Void Ray, like don't have as much pressure. I almost would have wanted him to go like double Stargate Void Ray this game, just because he was so massively ahead because of the late natural.
Yeah, and then you can play around in between the first and third bases. There, the queens just can't keep up.
Especially
good
since
move.
Mixer took the forward third base.
Exactly.
It would have been very good to go Void Ray, but he's going for the charge slot with Archons, I think, and he already has 3 Immortals out.
But I mean, looking at the supply, they're still very even, which is good for Protoss, and the all-in should be coming in about 1 minute. So if Mixu doesn't prepare for it, and yeah, okay, he's making a Baning Nest and a Hydrolis Den, which is the perfect answer, but he might not have enough units at the right time, so we have to look out for that.
He did just see some salads, so he should know it's at least charge slots. And that usually means Archons and Immortals.
For sure.
So
Good
Mixer
scouting.
should know what's.
Oh yeah, and now
happening.
he's getting a full scout of the main base, so
Yeah, that's perfect. So he should know exactly what's going on, and he's already getting the Baneling Nest for the
he
zealots.
should stop droning for sure. Yeah, he's not. Oh, he's making more drones, taking a bit of a gamble, but I think he knows what he's doing, right?
Being a bit greedy.
I think so. I think he's just thinking he's the better player, so can take a bit more greed. But you never know.
Yeah, he probably saw the late gateways, maybe? Or the later gateways, so you assume
Yeah,
there's
but
not too
now
many
the
units.
push is ready, the Warp Prism is out. It's gonna start right now.
Now it should just be Massling and Hydras, and then some Baneling for the zealots.
Yeah, Mix's army looks actually fine against this.
Sure. He doesn't have Baneling speed right now, so he can't really go for the sentries. That's actually only 1 sentry.
Yeah,
But
I
he
think it's
can't go
mostly
for the sentry and
garbage, so-
Templar. But that should be fine, there's no storm. Mixer should just be fine.
I agree. I think Mixu is going to be a-okay.
Very good going up to the 4th base
Okay,
behind
so
it.
the
just
drop
kind of-
play is gonna start in the main base. I see the Warp Prism going for it. I think it's just gonna be posturing a bit, and then dropping Zealots in the main. Always a good move.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, not
Poking a
gonna
little
commit
bit
there.
in front. Zealots soon about to drop the main.
There we go.
Okay.
Is he going to warp in some more? I believe so.
I think
He should.
Yeah, we have them, and then poke in at the front as well to see if you can get the base or at least drones. Oh, but at the meanwhile, forcing
Oh,
probes to go down.
Mixu is F2ing to his main base. So maybe he can take the 4th. Good force fields, very good force fields, and there's no Ravager to break it.
So
The base will go
the fourth
down.
base actually just goes down.
He
Mixer
barely
did get
evacuated the
14
drones.
probes as well, so he's still ahead in workers, but he's actually got too many workers, no bases.
Yeah, inefficient mining, and our friend Barragut is on 4 bases now. So overall, pretty good for him. Pretty good attack.
So a Storm finishing up in about 10 seconds, so he should be able to defend easily with what he's got. He's got quite a few High Templars.
Yeah, and the transition is just not there for Mixu. There's no
Oh, there we have
lurkers.
the Great Aspire.
Okay, interesting.
I kinda like it, but I feel like he shouldn't move out. Oh, the Banings actually kill a lot of Zealots.
Yeah, and there's no transition to air from Barragut, so he might be caught off guard here.
Farragut has 3 probes running around with his army.
I guess they're the bodyguards, right?
Tank a baneling or 2.
Very efficient.
So he's trying to cancel the 4th again? Like,
That's a really good timing. I mean, Brood Lords are still 2 minutes away. Oh my god, the Zerglings, they slip in to the main base.
oh,
But good
it's-
reaction, good
oh.
warping.
he actually doesn't have any upgrades. He only has +1 attack for the links.
But he's got crackling.
No, first then a few. If he can get the cannon,
Yeah,
could
but
potentially kill it off Wargazir. Actually, the shield battery doesn't reach the cannon.
yeah, that's a shame for Barragut. But he's warping in, only losing about 6 probes, not the end of the world.
Oh, meanwhile on the other side, he basically killed the entire army. Mixu
I didn't
killed
see
the-
that. Didn't see that. Very good engagement, I guess, because the army was actually really strong.
Yeah, I think he recalled a few immortals and a sentry out of it. I think he was moved all the way up in Mixu's natural.
Okay, so now Mix is in a really good spot because that was the main army of Barragut, and now he's only got Archons and Zealots, which is not great against either Broodlords or Hydras. I
mean-
think Mixu is pulling ahead now.
As soon as he gets the Broodlords, I think he can just go for a timing. To try and just kill Barragut, because he has no air units.
Oh yeah, but
Unless
this
the
is
Hydras get caught.
and there's no baning yet. But the Broodlords have morphed. Only 4 Broodlords for now. 5 Broodlords. Okay, cancels the 5th one.
Like there is 1 Void Ray and 5 Archons. So if he,
Yeah,
he
and
target
Barragut
fires,
feels he
he'd
has to
actually
go.
target fire at the Void Ray.
Do you actually agree with this decision? I think it's a mistake. You should go home. It's too late now.
I don't like that you're attacking into Broodlords with only 5 Archons.
Yeah, I think.
But
Yeah.
he is warping into Stalkers, but Stalkers
He
again
doesn't have
Hydraless.
blink, so yeah.
Exactly, like... Did he have to GG?
He
Yeah.
was on 81 supply versus 165.
Oh
So
yeah, he didn't have enough.
Good game though, very good game.
It was a very good game. It was quite back and forth.
I think Mixu was the better player in terms of mechanics and fundamentals, so he knew what to do. But Barragut made it close.
He sure did. Especially with the cannon rush opening.
Yeah, it's a very good. And the execution was good. The follow-up was good. I think he messed up when he didn't go for Storm. I mean, Storm would have probably helped much more than these Immortals.
Yeah, I feel like the first attack where he cancelled the 4th base, at that point you just want to go back and tag into maybe Carriers or Colossus or Disruptors. Like he just needed something more than Archons.
I agree. I agree. I think he was expecting some lurkers because that's the natural follow-up from the Zerg. So he made the Immortals just in case, and that must be his standard build anyway. But in that case, Mixu just completely skipped the lurkers, which was the really good move. And I guess Barragut didn't scout that.
I still feel like he would want some Disruptors or something. It's like I just feel like Stellar Archon and just like a few Storms. It's not that strong. At least not
Yeah, I mean,
against
it
Hydra
depends. Yeah, yeah. It could have worked. I guess it could have worked, but yeah, I agree with you. I think disruptors into air would have been the best solution.
Especially with the lead he had. Like after killing the 4th base, sure he lost 14 probes to a Baneling run by, but it was still, I think it was 4 base against 3. So you just sit back with shield batteries and cannons and get back up, get the high attack, the upgrades.
Yeah, but I mean, Mixu never really committed to an attack onto the Protoss, so he didn't really have to make too many static defenses in this game. And if I was him, I would have also thought that Mixu would just all in me after the start of the game.
Exactly.
But I guess these are pro moves. He doesn't do what you expect him to do.
It's all about the mind games.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, you can tell that Baragut is a really good player and he knows exactly what build to go for and how to execute it, but he doesn't have as much flexibility in his game and as Mixer would, for example. And I think that's what separates a very good player from like a semi-pro player like Mixu.
I think I will agree with that, yeah. I feel like Mixer has played pretty much anything, I'd assume. Like a lot of styles, like a lot of composition, late game, early game, mid game. So
Yeah,
knows how to adapt a lot and tries. Like I think if Mixer can throw Baragut off his game, it's Mixer's games to win.
exactly. But let's see what happens second game, because now Mixu knows that our Protoss friend is a cannon rusher, so he should be wary of it.
He should go at least for a 16 pool.
Yeah, that would be the safest solution. And no one's in game.
Wait, I'm in game. Did you not get in game? Yeah, I'm gonna screen share.
I mean, the Muse Zero invited people for a game on Beckett Industry, but that's not the correct semifinals, right? Or was that already the second game and Mixu has won?
Are you watching the stream? Wait, so nobody? So you're not in this?
Okay, so
So who am I supposed to follow in here? I'm the.
yeah, Mixu. Oh, okay, I'm in a different game now. I've been. Uh,
Wait, what game are you in?
I was in the other semifinals,
Wait, the other one is actually played?
but I just yeah, I just quit the game. Okay, Mixu has started playing, so we have actually missed the second game. Interesting. So what we can do is check if Kanuya is casting the game and cast from Kanuya's stream. Typhoon, is there a way you can get a clean feed from Kanuya? I'm watching their stream, so I can start commenting. Yep. How come they didn't send an invite?
I think you did you leave the game afterwards?
No? I mean,
Typhoon, I think I was in a party with you, wasn't I? And I got in like I got in the game.
did you?
Yeah, I'm in the game. I have it screenshot right now as well. I'm not sure why you didn't.
Okay. Okay, I'm casting from your stream. I'm seeing your screen.
Maybe it's my screen.
Yeah, it is your screen. Okay,
Did,
can we
who do we
cast
follow?
from Manticore's screen? Okay.
Your screen? Okay.
Amazing organization from us, guys. We are doing a fine job.
We actually have proxy void ray.
No, come on, don't spoil it. I haven't seen yet. Proxy Void Rays. Can't wait to see that.
Wait,
Typhoon, I
so
cannot see your
where are
screen
we
yet.
casting from right now?
From Typhoon's. Okay, I can see Typhoon's screen now. So we are seeing. What are we seeing? So Baragud blocked Mixu's natural, but he's only on one base. So he's cheesing for sure. And as Antico told us, he's gonna be proxy void raid.
Sorry, I thought you were going off my stream or something. But yeah, I forgot that.
Typhoon is casting it, as in he's observing from kind of your stream. So I'm following his observing.
So yeah, he actually didn't go for the Forge first this game. So a bit of a mind game going on.
I guess that must be his second build in case of a best of 3.
Probably.
Okay, so now we have the Stargates coming down at the bottom right, which is very smart, and then Overlord is actually going straight in that direction. So let's see what happens. Okay, the Overlord stopped. So Mixu will not be aware of this, but he knows there's a cheese because he can see that Barragood is walled off on one base, but he doesn't quite know which cheese yet.
Yeah, I think since Bargut didn't go for the natural wall, he just assumes something's wrong. Like every time I see a Protoss walling off at their main base, it usually means some sort of proxy all-in.
Yeah, and 99% of the time it's going to be proxy air anyway. In this current meta, at least.
True.
So now we've got the 2 Void Rays. Mixu is making queens, but he doesn't have any creeps, so moving queens from base to base is going to be hard. He's only going to have 1 queen on his main base, which is going to be a problem. So let's see if Barragood actually targets down the queen, which is the main thing to take down. So the Void Rays are incoming.
Great for the queen.
Perfect. And he's
We have a
dying.
spore going up in the back. Oh,
So
we
what does he
actually
do
have
now?
links running across the map. Is
Okay,
there
let's
a
see if they
wall
get
at
in.
Barragut's base? Like
There
these
should
2
be.
queens should be able to deal with the Void Rays.
Yep, and he's not microing the Void
Oh,
Rays.
oh, they're just flying
Oh
above.
my. Oh my, he's
Oh,
turning
no, he's lost
around.
the fight.
What a shame. Looks like the first game when he took 4 bios.
Oh, we have another Void Ray. It's attacking
Okay.
you with drones. It's attacking drones.
Yeah, the focus fire is not the best right now.
Oh,
Oh my
he's losing.
god, what is he
Wait, he's
doing?
losing.
Okay,
He
the links
actually
have
didn't have a
gotten
wall.
in.
He
Alright,
didn't have a wall.
that's the end of
Yeah,
this game
it's
then.
game. It's game.
What a shame. This proxy void ray could have actually done something, I feel.
He could have killed the entire main base.
For sure. And there's no more queens now, so yeah, it was a good start. But Mixu with a killer instinct.
Knowing something is up.
Very good game from Mixu. But yeah, a bit of a shame. I mean, when you're doing this, why not have a full wall?
At least have a salad on the wall. Like you need something.
Yeah.
A
I
full
mean,
wall would probably have been better.
bit of a shame. I mean, he's still
Maybe
trying,
maybe he
but
had a wall and just no units, and it got broken down.
yeah, I mean, if he had a zealot, I don't see how these Zerglings would ever kill it.
Yeah, and it's just you.
Okay, well, good game. Well done, Mixu. See you in the finals. I think his opponent might actually be Finnish too, because I think Demuse is also a Finnish guy.
Wait, why am I getting invited to a mono battle?
Because you've become a famous caster. Everyone wants you to cast their games.
Wait, Typhoon. He's throwing me in a game and then leaving it.
Pro move.
True. So I guess we are just waiting for the final now.
Yeah. So on the other semifinals was Demuse 0 versus Adrian, right?
Yeah, first game should be over now.
And there was a
Maybe
bit
we
of
can jump in.
drama in that semifinal.
Yeah, I saw that Adrian was actually like he had actually lost it. It said like 99-0, so maybe he just didn't show up or something.
I think he got disqualified
Oh, for what?
for bad behavior, which is always fun.
But I guess he's back in.
But he apparently the disqualification
Talked
was
down.
lifted.
Wait, maybe we can get in the game and cast a few, last few, like of that series.
Napo and Anti spills the tea.
Actually, I think they just went straight in game.
Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Yeah, they,
It
oh
says
my god, they
legend
did.
is 1 minute, or less than 1 minute. I even texted the man. Come on, dude.
Come on, Typhoon. Put the sound on. I want to hear you cry.
Yeah, Typhoon, we're not going in game anyways, so
Gonna have a bit of a chatting party.
we're turning into a podcast until next game.
Right.
Napo
Well,
Anticora
so
Typhoon spills the tea. Podcast coming this Sunday. On where you can find podcasts, probably Spotify. If you don't have premium, you should get it. Not sponsored, but
make
it's
sure
good.
to log in.
Make
Okay,
sure
so
to
Mixu is
use
asking if
code
Adrian is playing.
Typhoon, Napo, and Anticore for 5 free songs.
Well, like, since we're just waiting, Napo, why don't you give us a heads up on the drama? We need something to
Yeah, I
talk
mean,
about.
our numerous
Let's see.
spectators just want to know more about this drama. Apparently, during his first game of his semifinals against Muse Zero, which is a famous Finnish player, I believe, he lost the game and did not GG, which is always a terrible behavior. And it seems like our favorite clan boss, Legend, made a comment about the no GG, and seems like Adrian didn't like it and had some words, which I do not want to repeat on
Okay,
cast
so he
because
didn't
these
get
were
banned
not
for
nice
just
words.
not GGing. I mean, not GGing.
What?
I mean, it's rude, but I mean, you can't get disqualified for that. But if it said some other stuff, then I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the second part that kind of got to.
I mean, not
Legend.
GGing.
Yeah, like,
this is
they're
rude.
not
Oh,
GG,
GG is
like,
okay. We can
happens,
be
it
frustrated.
happens.
I have to admit, I did not always GG when I lose.
Tell us some news.
I try to GG, even though I play against you, Napo. Even though I play against you. Even though I hate playing against you.
But you know I hate winning against you.
Do we get a Napo versus Anticore boxing fight in August?
As usual, we had a fantastic first game.
Actually,
no, like
the first game was
IRL
yeah.
boxing fight.
No, I'm not doing boxing, man.
That's physical activity I don't support.
I used to do boxing, but yeah.
Yeah,
I
then
got,
I'm definitely not doing it.
I got injured because that's what happens with boxing, and then I just stopped because it's a
I mean, the
silly
goal-
idea to lose so many brain cells when you have so little.
The goal is to basically injure each other, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Then I figured out. Oh, wait a second. That's
I
the whole
don't
point
want
of the
to-
game, right?
if I don't want to get injured, I should not get injured.
Yeah, I mean that's like some amazing thinking, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure how
So
you came
yeah,
up
I
with that.
decided to stop getting injured. And guess what? I did not get injured afterwards, so good move
That
on
is
my
pretty
part.
smart.
Are you sure?
Well, maybe I lost too many brain cells to tell. I don't know.
Probably.
He's beating my ass now.
So, I played against Adrian as my second game. He's a good player, obviously, Grandmaster level. But I don't think he's quite on par with Mixu or Moose Zero. So I would probably give an edge to the Finnish player here. I would love to see that game actually, because when you don't GG, that means you're frustrated. So I'd like to know what actually frustrated him.
I can say one word and you will understand. Protoss.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
Did he play
Actually,
Protoss or I mean he
If
has.
the Protoss reach carriers, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be completely frustrated. Just because you've, like, they have Storm, and then they have carriers, and carriers just...
it's always GG when I lose. I mean, I don't know if it's that funny, but I was watching Rotti's today, and I made some silly comment about carriers being not Rotti's stream, Halston's stream, sorry. I made some silly comment in chat about how I could hold a carrier push with just 4 queens and a spore, which is obvious bullshit. And Harstem thought it was a really stupid comment, and he asked me to actually play a game with him to demonstrate what I'm saying. So he invited me to a lobby. We played a game. He made those carriers, and guess what? I did not hold them.
Was it the
But it was-
two carrier? Two carrier.
Yeah, yeah, 2 carrier builds.
Yeah. Dude, I think I've only played against that build once. And I feel like everyone is talking about it, but I've legit never played against it besides one time. It's
Yeah, me too. I played against it once, and I held it, and it felt stupid to do it. So that's why I made my stupid comment, like, because I was cocky. When you win against a 4.4k player, you're like, wow, I can hold that build so easily. But the same build executed by Halstem, strangely enough, does not have the same effect.
it sure doesn't. Like I was talking about Sesti, well, with Sesti about it as well, and he was like, we were having this discussion about, do you go for +1 attack or +1 carapace? And he's like, +1 carapace is very good when they do like early carrier pushes, not just 2, but maybe a 4 carrier push. And I'm like, do Protoss ever do that? And, like we had a long discussion about if Protoss actually attacks with carriers, and apparently on NA it's a big thing to attack
But
with
it's
carriers all the
NA,
time.
like it's NA. It's like Protoss, but more bullshit. Like the Terran and Zergs are playing like EU Protoss, and then there's Protoss on the NA. Like imagine
Yeah,
imagine a
NA
Protoss being a Protoss. That's like what?
exactly. No need to say anything else. NA, right?
It's NA.
These guys, I've played on NA a couple of times, and yeah, I don't think I've ever played a game that was not a cheese. It's amazing.
Like what is the final? Like I'm literally gonna die. I don't think like I have to go in an hour, and I might die from just the heat.
Just go steal the fan, man.
Where about do you live?
Sweden. It's
Sweden
35
and heat?
degrees Celsius.
Name a more iconic duo, Sweden and heat.
Hmm.
It's actually really warm here in France as well.
Yeah,
Really, really
like in the
warm.
break, I no joke, went into my backyard, got naked, took a bucket of cold water, threw it over me, and then got back to casting. I'm not joking. Like literally.
So do you have any neighbors who could have been watching?
Yes, but I didn't give a fuck. I was too hot,
Yeah, it's Sweden, right?
and
Everyone's
they also
naked.
probably thought that I was hot, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah, and I mean, if the people looking at you are naked as well, I guess that kind of cancels it out.
Sure.
Oh, seems like the series has ended.
Finally,
Good, good.
I don't
So
know
we're
if I.
going into the final.
Oh, Adrian took it. Okay,
Oh, he actually did he take it 2-0 then? Oh, 2-1.
apparently. Guess it's a good job he was not banned then.
So
Okay, let's
we
make
have
sure we get
wait, do we
invited.
have the bronze match first or the final first?
I don't know, is Legend casting as well?
No, I think he's just in the game.
So we should be casting the finals. Oh, you mean they're gonna... Okay, they're not gonna happen at the same time,
Napo,
I guess.
do you have the possibility to stream? Do you like just StarCraft? Because if you just have the StarCraft thing, like as game input, you can cast. Because I gotta go and I don't think I have time.
Oh, Auntie, can you take over? I have no idea how to do that.
I don't have anything set up for it,
You
but I
just
can
take the game
try.
capture. Like basically that's all you need.
So
The quality is gonna be so much better if you actually cast it and and what's it called? Observe it and like. manage
sure.
it and-
So I take a game capture. No, what a game
Okay,
game
you see here, you
game
make a.
capture or what? Screen
If you go in
capture?
here, you basically go in here
Uh,
and then you press a plus and then you can take screen capture if you want,
I just take a screen capture.
and then ask Legend for the stream key. And it's
Okay, let's hurry up and make sure we get invited this time.
yeah.
they're doing the picks and ban thing. I think we are starting with the bronze finals, so it's gonna be